truly is a man-eating river.
Now let us go together, Sensei.
Right. Dearest Sachan.
Yes.
With this, we'll be together forever. Oh dear. Interesting. This must be the world we come to after an aesthetic.
This is not the world after death. Welcome, adventurer.
I beg your pardon. Who are you?
The one charged with guiding all those who alight upon our realm. My name is Annette. Come, adventurer. Behold. You will see that you've been summoned to a new world, unlike your own. You are one among the rare few to be chosen and transported. To this land shrouded in a growing darkness, Salvaberg. To bring light to our world.
Chosen and transported. A new world.
Yes.
Which is to say, rather than going to my final rest with my beloved, I've been torn from the embrace of death and brought to this place.
I'm glad you've grasped your situation.
So my shameful existence carries on.
Now, heed my words, adventurer. You have been given a mission. That is... Huh? What?! The purifying light!
Listen, I'm sure you think you're being helpful. You're not. Please stop that.
What exactly do you think you're doing? Back on your feet, adventurer! You were summoned to this world to save it, and you shall carry out your mission according to the dictates of fate!
Mission? I acknowledge no mission. There's nothing left for me now but to find a place to die.
Stop eating those things! Why would you do something so absurd when you have yet to fulfill the purpose granted to you when you were chosen by this world?
Chosen, you say? And did I ask to be chosen by this world?
Huh? But as death loomed over you, were you not visited by a truck?
What was that?
Then there can be no mistake. You have been delivered unto our realm. The other world selection truck does not err. Out of the countless souls trudging through their joyless lives in your old world, the truck you encountered will spirit but a lucky few to our world for a second chance at a fulfilling existence. It is the delivery vehicle for our world transfer service. If the other world selection truck found its way to you, it could only mean that you led a life of profound unhappiness. But now you've been whisked away from the sorrows of your life before to a new realm and granted a noble purpose. This is cause to rejoice.
I'm afraid your truck did err.
Huh?
It didn't deliver me from unhappiness. It denied me the singular joy of plunging headfirst into the hereafter, hand in hand with the woman I love. What gives you the right to decide for a stranger that they're unhappy? The presumptuousness of you beggars' belief.
I can hardly believe my ears. He was so unhappy in his old life that he chose to end it by his own hand. How is he not grateful? But it matters not. Whatever this human says now, once he knows what he's capable of in his new life, he'll be overjoyed. For every human the truck delivers to this world, without exception, is endowed with the ability to wield superhuman powers. Wait, by the gods! He's on 1 HP? His status screen is red! And how is he still poisoned? Is he just perpetually at death's door? No, impossible. Nobody could be this weak. There must be an explanation. Surely he has some kind of special skill thing. But that's absurd! It simply can't be. He really is frail. I've never seen another worlder this weak.
Well, I should be on my way.
Wait! Please, sir, forgive me for speaking out in haste. It would seem that you were right. Indeed, you could only have been transported to Zalberberg in error. I can see no other explanation. You could hardly build a life in this world when even mere survival is beyond your strength.
As I thought, whatever world I might be in, some part of my nature ensures that I'll be branded a failure.
I am truly sorry. Our world has made a terrible mistake. But please, I implore you, take sanctuary here. You're in no shape to face this world's perils. The monsters are sure to kill you the moment you set foot outside.
Thanks for your concern, but there's no need for you to worry about me. As I said, there's nothing left for me now but to find a place to die.
This man... He's different from the rest. There was a time when my role as a guide to other...
Where am I?
Well met, adventurer! I've been waiting for you! Welcome to the world of Zalberberg! I would rush to greet each one, with a pure joy throbbing in my bosom. And yet...
Honestly, from corporate drone to hero, huh? Just one more dead-end gig.
I beg you to reconsider, oh hero! In time.
Oh hey, I pulled out the legendary sword, and it wasn't even that hard.
It's never happened, hero! Amazing hero! I never would have known! You're so good at this, hero! Now I get it, hero! I spoke from an empty heart, doomed to heap hollow praise upon hero after unworthy hero. Or so I thought. Wait! At the very...
A profession. A writer is all I'm fit to be. Nothing more and nothing less. I bid you farewell, young lady with the beautifully shaped ears.
At last, I understand. This man... The man I've been waiting so long to meet, has finally arrived.
Another world. I can't guess what these say, but I think it's safe to assume that neither of them will point me to a cafe.
Landmark. Great Plains of Ariston has been discovered. 5 experience points gained.
Whoever's voice that is, I would request that you refrain from speaking directly into my mind. The last thing I need now is a migraine.
Adventure has advanced to level 2.
Come, sweet death. That's two people I've met today with extremely distinctive ears. But putting that aside, women certainly are beautiful in the throes of death.
Help me!
Pardon me, but would you take offense if I wrote a novel based on you?
Huh? What the heck are you saying? Just hurry up and save me already!
You don't want to die, then? Right, one moment. I can't reach.
Try a sword or a spell or something? Venus, useless!
Well, it's been a pleasure. Though it seems like our acquaintance is bound to be a brief one.
And whose fault is that?
All death trees have the suction skill. They drain the life force from whatever they catch.
Which means a few minutes from now, we're both gonna be plant food.
At least the day will end well.
How is that ending well?
Be honest with yourself. Does death not excite you?
Are you kidding me?
I can feel the life force draining out of me. This is goodbye.
Wait! Don't give up, adventurer! Ariel? Hey! Say something! Come on! I never could have imagined this would be how I'd die. Confused and disappointed.
What just happened?
Once again, I've been torn from death's embrace.
Adventurer's poison inflicted 300 damage. Death Tree has been defeated.
What is this? Did he trick it into killing itself by absorbing his poison instead of his life force?
Adventurer has advanced to level 3.
But how? Has he been injecting himself with poison? What is up with you? You were pretending to be weak, but you're actually pretty strong.
It's always like this. I wish for death, pursue it, and it eludes me without fail. Five times I've tried to escape this life, and not once have I been able to break free.
That's pretty heavy. Well, I don't know what's got you so depressed. But for what it's worth, I'm glad to be alive. So, like, you know... Thank you. Hey, why don't you come stay at my place for a while? I owe you my life after all. It's the least I could do. And by the way, what's your name, stranger?
Most people... Sunshine.
Now let us go together, Sensei.
Oh?
Sunshine, were you brought to this world as well?
Wait, where did that come from? I know I haven't told you my name, but it isn't Sachan. Now listen, because I don't like repeating myself. My name is...
Oh, Sunshine.
Did I not just tell you to listen? Hey, hold on. Where do you think you're going? Now, as I was saying, my name is...
Sunshine.
Silvan!
I found my reason to carry on living in this whimsical world in which I find myself. Wherever you are, I swear I will find you. And together, we will end our lives.
Hear me, O gods of Zalberberg. I beseech you, grant that adventurer your protection. And someday, grant me my wish, and let us meet once again. Adventurer?
Hey there.
By the gods, you've returned already! Hey, Sensei, what do you bring us out here for? And how soon can we leave?
Happens, there's something I would like to ask you.
Huh?
Yes, please do.
Could you help me find somebody who may have been brought here with me? A woman by the name of Sachan.
And there's another woman!
I don't even know where to begin.
Hey, cheer up, Sensei. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry. She's gotta be out there somewhere.
Such large, fluffy clouds.
We've still got a ways to go to my place. The castle town of Roth is close by, so why don't we make a stop there? Here, this way.
To take a man's hand so casually and in plain sight. Why, have you no sense of shame at all?
You're gonna break my wrist about it! Why did you even come with us anyway, huh?
Well, because I...
You fell hard for Sensei as soon as you met him, didn't you?
What? I assure you my motives are not so impure. As a woman of the cloth, it is my sacred duty to shepherd this otherworlder through the perils of these lands.
Whoa! I didn't know Sensei was an otherworlder. Oh, man! So that's why he's so strong.
Strong? I have to accompany this man lest his frail constitution fold under a light breeze. Why are you lying?
You don't know crap, lady. I'm with him because he killed a death tree with a single attack and saved my life, so don't try and tell me he isn't strong.
Saved your life? The bond between you is already that close?
Why, you filthy little feline floozy.
I hope you're not always like this.
Well, this is certainly a delightful coincidence. I've been feeling rather lightheaded since I once were in town. It's every bit as comfortable as I'd imagined.
Are you actually going to be able to sleep in there?
Thank you, Annette. And you, Tama. Good night.
Who the hell is Sama? I've been trying to tell you! My name is...
He asked for my name as soon as we met, and he remembered it.
Now let's be off!
Sure thing, Miss Woman of the Cloth. Oh yeah, soak here.
Look at this. Another world. Not too shabby.
We should visit the castle and have an audience with the king first.
What is this doing? Where did it come from?
Ah, travelers. Welcome to my kingdom. My name is Thomas, more commonly known as the King of Roth.
And I'm Princess Charlotte.
You must be weary from your journey. Please do get some rest in the castle's bedchambers.
You are much too kind!
We're humbled by your generosity.
Hearing the stories of travelers passing through my kingdom. Would you kindly recount to me a tale of your adventure thus far? You must have had quite a time already.
Let me see. Shall I tell you how it feels to sleep in a coffin?
What? Wait, should I be scared? Is he threatening me?
Pardon me, Your Majesty, but I feel compelled to say Princess Charlotte is strikingly beautiful.
Ah, you have quite the discerning eye. She's actually getting ready to marry soon, too. Since you're here, perhaps I should ask for your sage advice as seasoned travelers. Bring both of them in here, sir. The Wandering Minstrel of Love. Monsters have been more active lately. Perhaps their behaviors being influenced by the wrathful Dark Lord. Alas, I am far past my prime. I cannot stand against them myself. So I've decided that one of these two young men shall take Charlotte's hand in marriage, while also inheriting the throne as the next king. However, my daughter continues to waver about who she will choose as a partner.
Wow!
That is where you come in, travelers. I seek your opinion in the matter. Gomez, the fighter, or Otto, the lover. Who is the more suitable husband for my dear daughter Charlotte?
How should I know?
What?
Your daughter's future hinges on this critical choice. I dare say, You are a feckless, horrible tyrant of a king. No. You're unfit to be a king. Though I must admit, in any world, a failure like me is in no position to judge.
Please, Your Majesty, I'm terribly sorry. I understand Sensei is an otherworlder, so he can be a bit much.
It matters not, dear. If he's another worlder, then he cannot help it.
How unfortunate. I'm truly, truly sorry. Forgive us, Your Majesty. I beg of you. Please, sir.
Oh, Sensei?
Huh?
Are you having trouble falling asleep too?
I seldom have a restful night.
So, I must ask, who exactly is this Sachan to you?
How unladylike! What are you thinking, using this gentleman's thighs as a pillow? I can't help it! That's what my kind have always done when we get cold! No excuse! I cannot overlook this! I don't know why you would even care unless you're that jealous of me! What? I'll show you! Yeah, it's what you deserve!
What a breathtaking view.
Oh, you're awake too. It's a beautiful lake, isn't it?
Indeed. It's so serene. It makes me want to jump in and drown myself.
Wait, did you say drown? Are you so troubled that you wish to kill yourself?
It seems to me you are more troubled than I.
Right, it's Gomez and Otto. I just can't decide between them. It hasn't been long since Gomez arrived at the castle, but he's already proven so capable that the other soldiers look up to him. And my father has put a lot of faith in his strength as well. Perhaps he's the correct choice after all. But on the other hand, I grew up with Otto. Whenever I felt down, he would sweetly compose and sing a new ballad for me. I'm lost. What should I do?
Well, you are nothing like me. You are a kind young lady who cares deeply for her father. My days have been marked by my so-called life. It was a terrible inconvenience to my father and the rest of my family. However, as to the decision of how I live my life, I'd never entrust that to someone else. You and you alone should decide for yourself what path you ultimately choose to take. So look deep within and be honest with yourself. What is it that your heart truly desires, young Charlotte?
Travelers! I apologize for calling you back here, but I have a special reason for doing so. Charlotte has finally decided on a suitable partner for marriage. I ask that you act...
Adamant of the kingdom.
I think she and Otto have real chemistry together, though. What now?
Charlotte, the time has come. Stand before the lucky man you've chosen and speak your intentions.
Yes, of course. I asked myself over and over what I wanted. I've made up my mind. Oh, kind traveler, will you join me in death?
Oh, what did you say?
What?
What?
I looked deep within my heart after speaking to you. The truth became clear. Any time I felt sad growing up, Otto would always write and sing songs to me. But when I thought about it, I realized he also did that when I didn't feel sad. He wouldn't pipe down last night either. I now believe he only wanted someone to listen to him perform his newest songs. I can't wed Gomez either. He smells a bit.
Wait just a moment, Charlotte. Enough of this foolishness. You will choose a husband.
I believe it is you who is foolish, Father. Could you stop and just listen to me? This affects the course of my life. I honestly never even wanted to get married in the first place. For my feelings on the matter. Except for this man. You alone asked what I thought, and you listened and respected me as well.
I see. So you want to forego marriage and join me in my quest for eternal sleep?
You think I stink, huh? You've got a keen nose, girl.
Mr. Gomez?
What? What heavens? My ambition was to acquire the throne and hand this kingdom right over to the Dark Lord. It never occurred to me that a young prince...
No, I had no idea. I said he smells weird because it's true.
You heard her.
Silence! The throne is no longer useful to me. But that doesn't mean I won't enjoy slaughtering all of you!
Hey, wake up now! This is a horrible time to have now!
You should stay out of this!
That's enough! Watch it, you creep!
Really now? If you want someone to play with that badly, then you and I should play rough. So hi!
Now go forth and fight, oh brave warrior!
A buff skill, huh? Perfect! It's just your newest song?
La la la.
Come on, Sensei!
La 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 la
Sorry, were you trying to do something to me?
What's with this guy's horns? On top of being crazy hard, they're super sharp.
Now taste my full power. I'm going to impale you on my arm.
Ah, Mr. Cow. Pardon my interruption. Given the circumstances, would you mind killing us first?
What?
She and I have made a commitment to die together. Our goals are in alignment, yes? Why not gore us with those magnificent horns? The princess has spent her whole life under the thumb of her buffoon of a father. Now that she's attained the freedom she's long craved, her first wish is to die with me. Please grant us this favor of ending our lives, Mr. Cow.
What's the matter with this man?
What are you talking about, Sensei?
Very well then. If the two of you are so eager to go to your deaths, then I shall do you the courtesy of killing you first. Every last citizen of your kingdom will perish in flames. Would that be to your liking?
We've no objections. After all, by that time we'll be long dead. What's the difference to us?
Traveler.
We'll have what we wished for. Right, Charlotte?
Then on you go to the afterlife, together! My Charlotte!
I don't want to die. I can't. I still want to live. and to protect the people of this kingdom!
And that's what you decided for yourself? Your heart is kind, as is befitting a proper princess. But for a partner in suicide, you won't do.
Traveler! Stalwart barrier of holy light. Shield! As long as I'm here, I shall never allow death to claim you. Oh, nice moves! Your turn, Tama. Yeah, got it!
Looks like now I owe you my life too. So, thanks, Ned. You're alright.
If anything, I'd say I owe you. Thank you for saving me, Tama.
My name isn't Tama.
Oh, fair ladies, allow me to serenade you with an ode to your friendship.
Charlotte! Forgive me.
Father?
I tried to determine the course of your future for you, without even a thought for your feelings. I'm not fit to call myself a king, or even to call myself a father. I've seen the error of my ways now, Charlotte. Forgive my foolishness, I beg you.
Father. From now on, I want the two of us to talk freely. About this kingdom, and us as a family.
Yes, we will.
Again, I failed to die.
News! Monsters have appeared near the south gate!
Then the royal guard will head there to exterminate them immediately. We must protect our kingdom. I assign this task to you.
Yes! In the name of Her Majesty, Queen Charlotte!
Taking the throne at only 16, huh?
Charlotte's got herself a pretty tough job, doesn't she? I hope everything turns out okay for her.
It was a decision she made for herself. I don't think we have anything to worry about. Truly beautiful when facing life, standing on their own 2 feet.
It'd be pretty beautiful if you tried standing on yours too.
The sky is so blue.
If I recall, your hometown is Grun. We should arrive within the next few days. But before heading there, would you have any objections if we made a brief diversion to Zweiten Temple first?
No, that's fine. What's there?
When other worlders come to this world, they arrive via one of the 4 temples. From there, they typically embark on a journey to the castle of the Dark Lord. However, Sensei's goal is not to defeat the Dark Lord, but to find this Sachan. So it's rather important that we gather all of the information we can by visiting these different temples.
Huh? You're saying if we get really unlucky, we might have to travel around the whole world?
Yes, I am. Is that a problem for you?
You're starting to sound totally out of your mind.
In truth, if there's any way to avoid it, I would prefer if Sensei never had to do battle with the Dark Lord. I don't want him to put himself in such peril. How odd. I suppose I'm not...
You seriously did fall hard and fast for Sensei, didn't you?
No, that's not it, I swear! Though I must admit, when my job pushed me down into the depths of despair, Sensei showed me the light again. And so, I truly feel it's my turn to help him now.
Yeah, but what if this Sachan woman turns out to be his long-lost lover, huh?
Part of the reason I'm going with him is to verify exactly that.
Still clinging to hope. That's fine by me. I guess I'll just keep tagging along. At least, till we're back to my place.
Sure. Remind me to thank you.
You'd rather be alone with him? Wait, will you even be allowed into the temple? Didn't you walk out on your job to come here?
Shouldn't be an issue. The head priest of Zweiten Temple is a dear friend of mine. My resignation for me.
Am I familiar? Do you mean that thing?
This hurts. This hurts.
Yes,
This
that
hurts.
thing there!
This hurts.
Stop! Why must you always cause mischief wherever you go?
Wait, where's my resignation?
Please tell me you delivered my resignation! You couldn't do the one thing I asked you to? So why did you even come back here, huh?
You came all the way back to your master. What a dutiful little fellow you are. And yet, your master is furious with you. I've got it. The perfect name for you is Melos.
He seems to like you, Sensei.
Gods, I beg for your mercy.
Hey, don't freak out about it.
Melos, settle down.
Wait, where do you think you're going? Whoa, what's that?
The world's most harmful monster, a dragon. But what is it doing here?
Ryuka, halt. Kon hamariye, leseta aduka. Romamaya kolonino janadam sasarina. Ana fiwa pachin tawaman. Ana ablis okafilen gedama. Apasarafo maka.
No, unbelievable.
She's actually taming that dragon. Who in the world are you?
There are many monsters in this area. You should leave as soon as you can. It appears you've already suffered fatalities.
Oh, he's not actually.
Is it time to eat?
Oops, sorry if you frightened you, miss.
He's a bit eccentric, even as other worlders go.
You don't say. I'll kill him.
What kind of power is this? Hey, watch it! Downward barrier of holy light! Shield! What just happened? Her magic is insanely powerful.
You can still stand, right? No matter what happens, we must protect Sensei.
What was that?
I don't know. No, it can't be. That symbol. The wrathful Dark Lord.
Good grief. I've had enough of this reckless behavior. Your business is with other worlders, is it not? Then, I see absolutely no reason to involve these two young ladies. So, turn your gaze this way, and feast your eyes upon me, for I am the one you seek. Now, do with me as you please. I am ever ready to welcome death's warm embrace.
Sensei, you can't.
Huh. Are you? Good. I am called Waldelia. May you rest in peace, Otherworlder.
You stabbed me. It's obvious. You harbor a deep and dark animosity. There was a time long ago that I too desired to stab someone, yes. In fact, I found myself going so far as to send him a threatening letter to say just that.
What are you talking about?
I remember that passion. Isn't that what you're experiencing now? Your eyes say what you don't. I see your profound sorrow. Would you care to share your story with a stranger? Dangerous young lady.
Ryuka! What was that? Who was that man? Is that you, Annette? Annette! Stay with me, Annette. Tell me what happened.
I'll be okay. Please look after him.
Bring every healing potion we have. We need all the priests here now.
Why, you've got yourself a mighty fine eye, sir. There's a poison flask. Throw it at a monster, and in no time flat, the potent concoction will take them.
Hey! You just made a miraculous recovery, so why would you even do that?
It worked a bit too well. I didn't feel like myself.
You so streaky nuts!
He seems to have made a full...
Appreciate your help, my friend. I promise to repay you somehow.
Of course you will.
I almost forgot to ask. Are you at all familiar with an otherworlder who goes by the name of Sachan?
No, I can't say that I am. I don't believe she's visited our temple.
I understand. But where could she be?
More importantly, Annette,
Huh?
what's gotten into you? Now you're traveling with an otherworlder?
Huh?
I was shocked when I heard you had abandoned your post without notice, but I was also a little relieved. To be quite honest, I've long had a feeling that you are much too innocent for this line of work. However, now you're traveling with an otherworlder of all things?
Isha.
Even you should be well aware by now that there has never been a single decent person among their kind, Annette.
Well, but I think...
They're all granted the divine powers known as gifts, such that they might use them to battle the Dark Lord.
What's
for
this?
their own?
My elven queens, are you two having a scuffle? Wipe those scowls off your faces. Why don't you let your boy Kotaro show you how to have real fun?
In any case, it would be wise to stop traveling with him, Annette.
Please listen, Isha.
Listen here, my cheat skill is called minting, yo! You know what that means? I can make it rain all day long. Look at that. If you got a sweet tooth, just tell me what you want and this sugar daddy will buy you all the candy.
We're talking here!
My eyes! My eyes! You'll pay for this someday, crazy lady!
See? They're all like that man.
They're not. Listen, Isha. Sensei is not like otherworlders.
He's the same. I can tell just by his face. That's the face of a destructive man. There's only ruin in his future, and yours if you stay with him.
If not for Sensei, change the direction of my fate.
Hey, Annette, may I ask a favor? There's some medicine I'd like to buy.
And I can assure you there's nothing destructive about him.
No, it would seem he's already brought you to ruin. So, what kind of gift was bestowed upon your otherworlder? Well, your party was easily defeated, so it must not be very impressive.
Sensei does not have any special abilities.
What? He doesn't have a gift?
In spite of that, during our fight against the wrathful Dark Lord, he offered to sacrifice his own life in order to protect us.
Wait, hold it. Seriously, what are you going on about, Annette? The wrathful Dark Lord was destroyed by a different otherworlder 7 days ago.
Quiet down. Your raucous howling will not bring back your beloved master. We've already disposed of him.
Soon, Father.
What? The wrathful Dark Lord was defeated? How?
Isha received word from the church's headquarters just yesterday. It appears a different otherworlder vanquished him 7 days ago. So, with the Dark Lord defeated, peace has come to Zalbaberg at long last.
Go Otherworlders! Oh, hang on just a sec, though. If that's true, Then who is that girl?
I asked myself the same thing.
And wasn't it also exactly 7 days ago when Sensei first showed up?
Yes, the day my life changed. I'll forever
If the Dark Lord no longer exists, then why was Sensei brought to our world anyway? Oh!
Kill me. Here lies a man who spent his life defiling innocent sheets of paper with his prattle, then tearing them up. Engrave that on my tombstone after I pass on.
What's gotten into you?
Who knows? I figured it was about time to put pen to paper and write about my experiences in this new world. But alas, my well of inspiration has dried up, and now I drown in a sea of despair.
Neat! So you're writing about our travels? May I ask how you depicted the moment that you and I first met?
I have yet to pen a single word about you, and I felt my artistic impulses reawaken with a strange surge of creativity upon meeting Waldelia. Now I'm left to wallow in my ennui and pray that some other new experience will crop up to excite my sensitivities.
I'm pretty sure you've had enough danger already.
Then why don't we try going out on the town to relax? Considering the journey ahead, there are a few things I'd like to buy for you, Sensei.
Looks good, huh?
Whoa, hold up! That's armor for fighters!
Yes, it can even deflect novice-level magic spells. You never can tell when you may be attacked or by whom, after all. I cannot bear to see Sensei suffer like that anymore.
Looks like he's suffering in that thing.
Being crammed in like this, it's not bad.
You're enjoying it?
Tama and I have more shopping to do today. Try not to wander off on your own. Here.
Yes, if we could. What's this big thing, Mommy?
There's something
What is
wrong?
that? You look weird.
Hi.
Ah!
You go by the name Isha, is that correct?
What do you think you're doing here anyway?
I am in pursuit of truly novel inspiration.
I see. No matter. I wanted the chance to speak with you anyway. Listen closely. From here on out, Annette's going to be staying with me. She's always been very pure of heart, but because of that innocence, she trusts people too easily. Truth is, Otherworlder, you will bring her nothing but misery. As her friend, I can't stand by and watch that happen. So I beg of you, please dissolve your party with Annette now.
Opinion is solely up to her. Only she can make that decision. I don't believe it's your place to intervene in her life.
Excuse me? What?
Am I wrong? It's not like she's a bird in a cage. And how, may I ask, are you so confident Annette will plunge headfirst into misery?
Really? I know all about your kind. Let me be clear. I see no reason to trust you Otherworlders, even a little bit. Is that?
Peeps hear my words and gather round. Feast your eyes on the man created by the heavens and sent down to stand above us all. His name's Lord Suzuki, the Otherworlder.
Citizens of Vale, lend me your ears. I come bearing good news. But some brave Otherworlders.
The wrathful Dark Lord's dead?
Let us rejoice, citizens, for peace has been restored to this precious land.
Is that the truth? I can't believe they finally did it.
Praise Otherworlders! All right, now let's get down to business. You should recognize exactly who it was that granted you this peace. You owe everything to us Otherworlders. We're the ones who have been pouring our hearts and souls into battles for you. And now, we Otherworlders shall rule this world and usher in a new era of strong leadership and peace. So celebrate! The age of great heroes has begun!
And what's more, I'll tell you how it's gonna go down. From now on, Suzuki's the one to rule over this town.
Yeah, that seems a little extreme.
The Age of Great Heroes. What's with this high and mighty act?
Yo, Suzuki, there she is! That's the same elf that beat me up! That's her for sure!
So you assaulted an Otherworlder then?
This is just a big mix-up. We haven't laid a finger on anyone.
How dare you commit violence against one of the heroes who fought to save Zauberberg? Such a naughty girl. Be a good...
seems Annette was right once again. There's no divining when or by whom will be attacked. You never can tell. Ah, then I take it you've had enough already.
Curses!
My, so we meet again.
Don't you start. Used a divine gift for his selfish desires, but ultimately he proved his greed is as uncontrollable as his ego. It's like a curse. Suzuki was nothing like that when he first came to this world. He was a meek and faint-hearted young man. Huh?
Interesting.
Why are you jotting down notes on our conversation?
It's fascinating. He certainly has piqued my interest and excited my sensitivities. Where has he gone?
I saw him head toward the temple.
Very well. Please, look after Tama for me.
Hey, hold on! You still don't have a divine gift, Sensei. What can you possibly do?
Finally. I can sense a true masterpiece stirring.
I'll be going with you!
Well, that is exciting. The plot thickens.
Do you not know the gravity of the situation? You already saw what he's capable of. We don't stand a chance in battle against him and his gift. Don't be a fool. If we push forward without a plan, we'll be walking straight into his den of beasts and we'll get eaten alive. Clever. It seems as though he does have a plan in place after all. All right, so we'll use that bottle of poison to whittle down the enemies. Now our only hope is to take them by surprise! Stay low and follow me. There's a back door over the...
Oh, pardon me.
This is exactly why I despise otherworlders!
Did you bring this man to help you?
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir. I have taken such a tremendous interest in you. I'm hoping to pen a novel based on your experiences.
Whoa! So like a book?
That makes sense. You wish to write an epic tale about the otherworldly feats of an unmatched hero known as Suzuki, is that it?
No, not quite. A man gains more power than he can handle, and becomes blinded by his own greed. Your experience is such a profoundly human one. That is truly where my fascination lies.
You got any clue what he's blabbering about, Zook?
I think I do. Insulting a hero is an act punishable by death. Slaughter this man, my loyal pup!
Watch out! Kill him! Damn it!
Time for the grand finale. Burn them to ashes.
Hey! They're aiming for you! Take cover! Sensei!
What? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa!
So it was your doing, Mellows. Thank you, friend.
It can even deflect novice-level magic spells.
Ah, yes.
Ow, ow, ow! Ow, ow, ow! Hot, hot, hot! Ugh. This ain't no good, Suzuki! We got nothing, George!
Stop panicking, Kotaro. You couldn't take down my most powerful pup, huh? Be careful now. Game over.
Goodness gracious. How terribly unfortunate. It's best to keep your hounds on a leash at all times.
Sensei's poison inflicted 600 damage.
Go!
Has been defeated.
Infusing yourself with poison. You're truly unbelievable, Sensei.
Nope! I'm out!
What a damn coward.
Come on, Suzuki. Give yourself up.
Not yet. I'm not done. After all, the whole point of a trump card is that you hold on to it until the end.
Oh, Annette!
Finish.
No, don't do this, Annette. We are not going to fight Annette. We have to retreat, Sensei.
You should know, Isha. She's not the weak, naive woman you seem to want to paint her as.
You are both such fools! Now that this woman is under the influence of my OP pet skill, she'll live out the rest of her days as my personal servant, and it can't be dispelled!
That is a decision for her and her alone to make. It's not at all your place to intervene in her life. You know the truth. You have never...
What's the holdup? Slice that guy into pieces, elf lady! What are you waiting for? Are you refusing to listen to your master's orders?
Hi.
Oh,
Tend to her wounds, and quickly.
oh, right.
She's not the weak, naive woman you seem to want to paint her as.
It is true.
No! My OP skill! It's all I have!
Oh, no you don't. I won't let you.
What? Why are you...
Have you already forgotten? Do you not understand? I'm only midway through penning my next novel about you. It would be such a pity for the tale to end so abruptly. Now, tell me your story. In glorious detail. Don't leave anything out. What turned you into this kind of man? I'm listening. Tell me everything.
Hey, Pochi. I told you to come back in 10 minutes, didn't I? Stupid must...
I was always a coward. And other guys would treat me like their lapdog. I thought about ending it all countless times, but deep down, I knew the truth. I'd never even have the courage to try, so why bother?
Get out of my way, brat!
Suzuki, the hero. Welcome to Zauberberg. You have been specifically chosen to save this world of ours. You must wield the divine gift bestowed upon you.
Amazing. I do have a power.
The nerve.
How brazen who is he? I'd like to know. You're in my way, Otherworlder.
Get out of my way, brat!
Just imagine, a hopeless loser who failed at life suddenly would save an unfamiliar world. I mean, I couldn't even manage to play a villain properly. No matter what world I'm in, I can only ever be one thing. An invisible coward.
Suzuki.
How marvelous. My novel inspired by you is finally complete, and it's a rather poignant tale. It is the story of a pitiful man, one who, despite hoping to live a life of unearned valor in this world, is instead doomed by his frail spirit to be suited for the role of neither the hero nor the villain. I call it No Longer a Hero. Wait.
Yeah.
Thank you, Suzuki. I was so inspired by you, I was able to write a story to my satisfaction once again. Of course, though it's painful to admit, this work will never be a true masterpiece.
Is that the magic circle for summoning other worlders?
Why would it appear here, though?
Power of teleportation flowing back into it.
That's impossible! Did you see that? He sent another worlder back to his original world!
Isha, look here. I'm certain that Sensei did not previously possess a divine gift, but...
It's probably a special skill that's only activated for certain targets. In this case, an other worlder. Could it be that Sensei was brought to our world in order to oppose other worlders?
Again, my masterpiece remains as elusive as ever. He sparked my inspiration with...
Who in the world is this peculiar man?
How odd. Where could Suzuki have gone?
Well, you sent him back to his own other world just mere moments ago.
Are the monsters giving up? Have we been spared?
Sensei, here. The item you requested.
Yes. Much appreciated, Isha. It's exactly to my specifications.
I'm glad you like it.
Isha, thank you so much for all your help.
Hold on. It's quite possible Sensei will fulfill an important role in the future of this world. The journey ahead will be fraught with peril.
I understand that, but...
I know, Annette. You must lend him your support. I have full faith in you.
Right.
So, ready to get going?
Let's.
One last thing, Sensei. It's about Suzuki. I've been trying to understand just what caused him to act out like that. Is the blame on us? Was it because our world granted him too much power? Did it drive him mad?
Who knows?
I fear if he simply returned to his own world, he'll step right...
It's true that Suzuki's story as a hero in this world has come to an end. And yet, the story of his second life within his old world is yet to be written. In the end, it's for him to determine if his new life will be a masterpiece.
Yes. You're right.
My apologies for summoning you here at such a busy time. I'd like to begin by having each of you share updates on your respective regions. But before we begin...
Oh, ow. I'm terribly sorry. Please do pardon my tardiness.
I don't believe you all met. This is the new bishop placed in charge of Ariston Temple.
Now, I'd appreciate it if I could have each of you introduce yourselves while sharing the recent reports from your region.
I guess I'll go first. My name is Arya, and I am Bishop Annette's replacement at Erston Temple. I'm delighted to be here. I'm still learning the ropes, but I'm ready to work.
Do you have any new information to share? Charlotte, the daughter of the King of Roth, has assumed the throne as queen.
Right, that definitely happened. I'm so sorry.
Is this girl really cut out for this?
My name is Elton, and I am the Archbishop of Virton Temple. It is a pleasure to meet you, Lady Arya. Peace and calm continue to prevail in my jurisdiction of the Meatwalk region, the holy land of lakes and water. We are not experiencing any problems of late, and for this we have the authority of His Holiness to thank. By the way, Bishop Arya, tardiness is prohibited.
Right.
My name is Wolf, and I'm from Dritten Temple. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I oversee the jurisdiction of Samstag, the holy land of deserts and earth. It's way out in the sticks, but we seem to be managing all right.
I have heard that there...
They even hit me when I'm merely trying to mediate.
I'm Isha of Zweiden Temple. Pleased to meet you, Bishop. My jurisdiction is Donnerstag, the holy land of forests and wind. Just days ago, an Otherworlder went on a rampage and destroyed half the town of Vale in their madness. Rebuilding efforts have begun.
Another worlder. The truth is, I summoned you all here today so we could discuss the topic of Otherworlders. As I informed you in my message, a group of them succeeded in vanquishing the wrathful Dark Lord. In light of this, His Holiness has decided to seal the magic circles connecting our world to others and cease all future summoning of Otherworlders from this day forward.
I am relieved the battle against the detestable Dark Lord has been settled.
You got that right. I'm so grateful to finally be...
Now for the crux of the matter. The 7 Otherworlders who defeated the wrathful Dark Lord have now occupied his territory and established themselves as the new rulers of his lands.
What?
And just recently, His Holiness received a declaration from those same 7 Otherworlders. They claimed, with our might, we shall rebuild the whole of Zauberberg into a utopia.
How dare they be so utterly disrespectful?
I don't like the sound of that.
How did the Pope respond?
His Holiness is greatly distressed, but that should come as no surprise. He never saw it coming. The Pope has long since believed that the Otherworlders were angels sent to bring salvation to our world and freely showered them with affection to show his respect. It must hurt to see these people he considered his own children bare their fangs and consider their actions a declaration of war against us. The same 7 archangels who saved the world have now become the 7 fallen angels who threaten its very existence. At the same time, we must remain vigilant regarding those fallen Otherworlders who have begun causing chaos in each region. And in the midst of everything, Waldelia, daughter of the wrathful Dark Lord, has vanished from her father's castle. She is not to be overlooked either. Listen well. Zauberberg has entered a brand new era, and the duty of overcoming these difficulties and protecting the tranquility of the world falls squarely upon us.
The 7 fallen angels, the Otherworlders, and the Dark Lord's daughter. We have a mountain of problems to deal with.
I never thought the Otherworlders would become our foes.
Banded together, they're far more of a menace than the Dark Lord ever was.
If they're all such powerful enemies, then how can any of us...
Where there's a will, there's a way. I think I have an idea.
Bishop Isha?
I met a certain Otherworlder while I was in Vale. He was able to use his gift to send a troublesome Otherworlder back to his original world.
Are you sure?
This is the first I've ever heard of such a power as that.
Using his divine gift, perhaps we could send them away from our world, back to their own.
Really? Is this true? Isha, my friend?
Your Holiness!
That angel may very well be the ray of hope that answers our prayers. Will you tell me more about this man? I'm quite curious. Are you brooding over your beloved once again? pieces are in motion. Our companions have left for their respective regions. We shall remain here to bear witness to what the future has in store for this world.
Before we head to Brune, we should turn in here for the night.
I've been dying to sleep in an actual bed!
Due to diligent training, the player temporarily known as Tama has risen to level 17.
Who knew you could level up dragging a coffin?
And you have Sensei to thank. Now let's see here. Where's the inn?
There's good lodging at the end of this road. Just head that way.
Thank you. That is very kind of you.
So, are you ladies travelers? I have some information that might help. It can get rough out here.
A hero introduction service?
Yep, or the Otherworlder Dispatch Service.
Okay, how does it work?
Since them. I started this business myself.
It's your boy!
Otherworlders.
Why do you two look so traumatized, huh? Otherworlders are heroes who will save our world. Don't you know that much? I'll match you with an Otherworlder I can personally vouch for. Act now and I'll only charge you 40,000 Genicos, too.
So sorry, but we'll have to pass. We don't have nearly that kind of money.
Please give us the most valiant warrior available.
Just what do you think you're doing? Do you have any clue how much 40,000 really is?
All I know is it's a small price to pay for Sensei's safety.
Yeah, life sure is priceless. Even though your friend here is dead, I bet he's still wishing for you two to be safe from beyond the grave. You know he's got to be smiling up in heaven right about now, and breathing a sigh of relief knowing a hero's protecting you.
Sorry, but I'm still quite alive.
Whoa!
Just to die. Not quite a corpse yet.
He may not look the part, but Sensei's actually a hero as well.
Lady, stop trying to pull my leg. I've never seen a hero with a face as green as the patina on an old sword.
I do not care for those kinds of needless similes.
But whatever, a deal is a deal, so... leave it to Nier. Wait for me at the end and I'll come back and show you what a real hero looks like.
We appreciate it very much.
If we're really going to have a valiant warrior joining our party now, then that means our coffin pulling days will finally be behind us. Music to my ears.
What? I'm not giving up my duty.
You like pulling that thing?
What'll it be? You what?
If you're referring to that boy from earlier, he won't be returning.
What?
You didn't notice? Those eyes had the jaded look of an adult.
Hold on a second. Are you folks waiting for a kid who calls himself Nier? Don't tell me you actually gave him any money.
Why, yes. He said he'd introduce us to a hero.
Oh, I should have known. Sounds like he's up to his old tricks again.
What old tricks?
Oh, again, huh?
That boy has never so much as met an adventurer, so there's no way he could introduce you to one. Oh, sounds like Big Mouth Nier pulled a fast one on you.
40,000 wasn't a deal at all.
Please, for God's sake, forgive me.
Take deep breaths. And out. In.
Hey,
And out.
are you about to pass out?
And out.
I'll be okay. I just lost my mind for a moment.
Big Mouth Nier, can you tell us more about...
It's been some time. The only way he knows how to get any money is by taking advantage of travelers who visit this town from time to time. He doesn't have any adults in his life to discipline him. He's become a real nuisance to our village. Sometimes I can't help but feel sorry for the poor thing. Oh, all I ever hear out of him is tales about these so-called heroes, and I'm quite sure they don't exist. If such brave, admirable people really were around, why wouldn't they offer their assistance to that poor child? How long will they stand by and let Big Mouth Nier continue his mischief?
Who'd have thought our friend here would have a small fortune saved up?
Yeah, the kid's loaded. Looks like we lucked out.
What are you going to do to me?
Huh? Well, what do you think we're gonna do to you?
You won't do a thing! My other worlder friends will show up any moment now and then you'll be sorry!
Cut the act, Big Mouth. No way that's gonna happen. See, here's the thing. We're otherworlders ourselves. And we're OP as hell, too.
That can't be.
Behold, the ultimate weapon that can pierce even a dragon's hide. Bad gear. We hear you've been making all this money off our reputation. The thought of... And bad boys need to be punished, right? If it makes you feel better, you can be totally honest when you tell everyone in the next life how you died at the hands of a hero.
Begin countdown to departure. 5,
These guys are supposed to be the ones to save our world?
4, 3.
Yeah, what did I expect?
2.
You mustn't tell lies.
That hurts!
Who in the hell are you?
Men who do things like this should never be called heroes.
Wait, I know you.
There's only one reason a child his age would be able to lie so casually. He learned it from adults like you.
God analyze. Huh? Boss, we got a big problem here. Yeah? What's up? Problem at all. We haven't touched him, but he's sitting at 1 HP, and he's already poisoned. How's that possible? Is he on some kind of sketchy drugs? You had us going there for a second. As heroes, we can't let you get away with that. In the name of justice, we're gonna make you suffer like never before. Till you're dead! Till you're dead! Till you're dead! Till you're dead!
Tell him what?
Boss, we got a big problem here! Oh, what is it now? His vitality! For some reason, it's suddenly shooting from the roof! What? He's going into a super excited state! What the hell is he excited about?
It seems you're planning to shoot me dead with that crossbow, correct? Not that you asked, but that sounds dandy. Make sure you do it properly. Just stay right here and let it fly.
It's a bird!
Good grief. As expected, they were liars to the very end.
Hey! Is it true that you're a hero, sir?
A hero, you say? I'm hardly worthy of so grand an appellation. This is right.
What's right?
To become an adult is to lose one's innocence to the agony of betrayal. But you are yet a boy. You're still too young to know the pain of adulthood. So for the moment, that's the look you should have in your eyes.
Get back here! Aren't you gonna cut my ropes?
Come, now that we're properly rested, we should continue on to Groon post-haste.
You don't seem rested, Sensei.
Come to think of it, where were you last night?
What? Does that mean you were with a woman?
In a word, last night was delightful.
Delightful in what way? Sensei, what do you mean delightful? I don't understand. Please explain it to me, I beg you. There.
How about we stop blabbering and get moving? Hey.
Take back here, you little swindler! You're gonna give us back that 40,000 right now,
Easy there.
I know what I told you, and I meant every word of it, lady.
Huh?
You heard me. I said I would introduce you to a...
You can't mean...
You have committed heinous crimes against this kingdom, and your guilt is not in question. As such, your punishment is execution.
Wait, what crime have we been charged with?
You are all being punished for kidnapping our kingdom's Princess Matilda. No lesser penalty would suffice.
Kidnapping a princess? Why, we would never do anything
Mother,
like
stop! These people are not guilty of any crime against me. How many times do I have to tell you I was not kidnapped? I've been traveling the world to hone my fighting skills, and I met them along the way. Isn't that right, Annette?
It is just as you describe, Your Highness.
You don't have to treat me any differently now. Anyway, what I'm telling you is the truth. Release all my companions immediately.
I won't.
But, Father!
However, condition. Listen, Matilda. Swear you'll not do anything foolish again, and will conduct yourself in a manner befitting a young woman of the royal family. Just like your dear mother, La Palma.
Very well, then. I understand. I solemnly promise I shall behave as a real princess should. Hey, sorry guys. Looks like my journey with you is now over. Thanks for everything.
You are all free to leave. His Majesty has granted your release.
Woohoo! Getting meat? Yes, sir.
Nier, please do tone down that vulgar behavior. It's quite barbaric. And Sensei, please don't be so despondent simply because we avoided death.
Anyone else shocked? Who would have thought Tama was a princess this whole time?
Yes, indeed. I have treated her with disrespect on many an occasion. And I still expect to be executed for it.
Stop doing that.
And how mortifying that we've been calling her Tama over her objections when she had such a lovely name as Matilda.
Matilda? Pardon? But are the three of you acquaintances of Princess Matilda?
Huh? Why, yes, we are.
Sorry to interrupt. I assure you I didn't mean to eavesdrop. My name is Fawn, and I used to serve Princess Matilda in the palace as her lady-in-waiting. I take it the princess befriended you all during her journey?
That's right. The four of us had been traveling together up. I guess that's to be expected with her being a princess, though.
I see now. His Majesty.
I would also like to place an order, Fawn. It is quite evident you know of something that happened between the two of them. If you please, could you fill the rest of us in on this story?
Are you asking me to tell you about Princess Matilda's past, sir?
When I first met Tama, she was traveling all alone. She was in grave danger, held captive in the limbs of a tree monster. And now she's been confined to the castle by her father. She's quite the fascinating character. Expecting me not to take interest in her story would be asking the impossible.
But now that we know she's a princess, it would be rude and frankly rather dangerous for us to pry into her past and treat it as entertainment.
She's right, Sensei. You should be careful about casual
sorrows at a bar in the back streets of Ginza. To me, she is just Tama.
Very well, then. Though it may not be much, I will tell you everything I know about her.
The looks on Nier and Annette's faces when they found out I'm a princess. And Sensei just being himself. I wonder, what are they doing now? Hmm? Is someone there?
What's all this ruckus about?
So this has gotten to feast on a female demi-hand. I wonder what their flesh tastes like.
Intruder, who are you?
Pleased to meet you. I'm Kaibara. I happen to be one of those heroes who killed the Dark Lord and saved the world. Although as of late, everyone seems to have taken a liking to calling me the Fallen Angel of Gluttony.
The Fallen Angel of Gluttony. You're one of the people Helsahen calls the Seven Fallen Angels. What are you doing here?
Shall I spell it out for you? I'm planning a feast. I've come to consume this kingdom.
That's his divine gift.
You'll regret you ever set foot here. We're here to make sure you never forget why Grun's known as a nation of fearless warriors.
My. Much too sinewy for my taste. Inedible in all honesty. Though they may call me gluttonous, I'm still quite particular about what I put in my mouth. You understand, don't you? I couldn't care less for your revolting meat. I prefer women. My stomach yearns for the soft flesh of a young female, Demi.
Stand down now, all of you.
You plan to face him yourself, Majesty?
Kaibara, was it? As the king of this great nation, I can no longer allow you to leave here alive. How about you take a taste of my divine beast fist?
So you fancy yourself a warrior king? How very interesting.
Tiger kick!
Not half bad.
Wildcat palm! Thunderbolt!
Just kidding.
How are you still standing after being struck by my wildcat palm?
Any normal person would be keeling over right about now. But let me tell you, My body happens to be extraordinarily tough, all because I snacked on a bunch of golems the other day.
Oh my. Unleashing your ultimate skill? Have you decided to forego capture and dispose of him?
Me. Chimera. One single strike is all it'll take to erase you from this world.
Wait, Father!
No, Matilda!
Found my demi-human girl. What perfect timing.
That's the same guy I saw on the roof earlier. How do I do it defeating him, Father? Hang on!
That's enough, child. Get away from here now. You're fooling yourself if you think you can replace Leon.
Are you aware that Princess Matilda once had a twin brother? The young prince's name was Leon, and he was the valiant Prince Leon and the kind Princess Matilda. Each and every citizen across the kingdom shared the belief that with the two of them around, peace would reign for many years to come. That is, until the night of the storm 10 years ago. The Queen and the Prince were almost home when tragedy struck. A sudden rock slide robbed them of their lives. The kingdom was forever changed that day. How sad. The king was completely grief-stricken, and he shut himself away from the world for a long time.
Not Lapoma. Leon.
But Your Highness, I don't think I could ever do such a thing.
It's what I want, Vaughn. Please, do it. I've made up my mind. I'm going to take Leon's place, so I can put my father's mind at ease.
Oh, that poor girl. She suffered through so much. But in spite of Princess Matilda's eagerness to please the king, a deep rift developed, fracturing the relationship between the two of them.
Will you listen to me? Your martial arts are utterly useless, you foolish girl!
No, they're not! I'll prove it to you! I'll show you I can fight too!
No, Matilda!
No reason to hold back then. I'll savor every morsel. Selfless love of a parent for his child. How kind to treat me to dinner and a show. I was looking forward to that ultimate technique of yours, but it looks like that's no longer on the menu. So sorry. I couldn't help myself. Yes, come here! Well, what a pity. My meal just up and disappeared. How dare that reckless old coot butt in. No matter. I can save the main course for later. Now then, as for what's here on my plate, I wonder how best to savor it.
Bring that precious story with us, Vaughn.
Hey, wait, what have you been writing down?
Lord Briard!
Why, if it isn't the lovely Fawn, good to see you again.
What's happened to her?
There is no cause for concern. She is merely unconscious. We were cornered into making quite the daring escape.
And what do you mean by that?
A rather brutish otherworlder appeared out of nowhere and seized control of Castle Groon just moments ago.
What?
Your Majesty!
King Siberian!
People of Groon, how are you this fine evening? I am known as Chimera. As you can see, I'm the new ruler of this with an iron fist. There's only one thing I want to do now that I am king. This domain is home to several varieties of demi-humans. I simply want to sample the flesh of each and every one of them. Naturally, I will be satisfied eating only the women and children. Men are free to continue working for the prosperity of this kingdom. As your new ruler, this is my one and only wish.
Come down here and say that!
We'll beat you to a pulp!
I suppose it was a bit misleading for me to say only women and children. I realize families don't want to be torn apart. As such, I'm willing to eat Debbie men. You can be with your loved ones again inside my stomach. Just so you know, there's no use in running away. I've stationed a number of the Dark Lord's lackeys all over your beloved. Looking forward to having you all for supper.
Unbelievable. He's totally insane.
First, you're confined to the castle by your father. Now, you're the princess of a fallen nation. You truly are a most tragic heroine. But you know, Tama, the one I've searched for would never just give up. My heroine would fight the tragedy with every breath till the very last. Now, open your eyes and let me see the rest of this sad story.
Listen to me, Matilda. Please take to heart what I'm about to say.
Where am I? Is this Vaughn's house?
You finally woke up.
I'm so relieved to see you all here together. What happened?
That man has taken over the royal capital, and now he intends to eat our citizens.
He ate the king's arm as well.
I can't allow that.
Don't try to stop me, Briarn! I have no other choice but to defeat him!
You mustn't! Even His Majesty didn't stand a chance against him.
My father lost his arm because I got in the way. Besides, my brother would never run away from this fight. I must protect our kingdom in his place.
But, Your Highness,
this is something I have to deal with myself.
The tragedy at Clolone Pass. My memories of the incident tragically lost their lives in an accident. I had no idea they were your mother and brother. Not a single citizen in the kingdom could hold back their tears upon hearing the awful news. Really, I cannot think of any stronger proof that your family is truly beloved by the people. If they lose you as well, there will be no end to their despair. As the Princess of Groon, you must avoid putting yourself in danger. So please, let us handle this. Have some faith. Though you weren't there to witness it as it happened, we discovered a secret weapon to take down the other worlders. Right, Sensei?
Let us go. Annette, Nier, Melos, it's time.
What? Me too?
You're ordered to kill anyone who dares to come in here. You're dead.
Sensei, Nier, I need you to stand back.
We've come here with the intention of being eaten.
Huh?
You see, the new king's proclamation earlier truly resonated with my soul.
What was that?
I am constantly pondering death and the different methods by which one can achieve it. Of course, until I heard that speech, the idea of being eaten to death had not even once crossed my mind.
Sensei?
Now hurry and deliver this message to the new king. Quite a tasty appetizer. Lies in wait at the castle gates.
What?
The new king made it clear that he is craving demi-humans, but I hope a human like myself might also suit his palate.
Hear that?
Wearing thin. Will you tell the king or not?
Please, calm yourself, he who wishes to be eaten.
Oh, gods, hear me! I call upon you to save our poor, pitiful souls! There are no gods!
Please cease that disgraceful behavior.
And whose fault do you think it is that we're stuck behind bars?
Death is to be welcomed, but now is not the time to say such things. Come now, valiant little warrior. Time to shine.
Get up, Leon. You're next in line to inherit the throne of Groon.
Yes, Father!
Lord Leon's greatest strength has always been his kindness.
Unfortunately, that's the problem, Master. Matilda!
Have you no sense of decency, girl?
Come on! I want to fight too, Father!
Please listen, Matilda. We're not just playing a game here.
It's time you grow up and learn your role as a princess.
Change into a dress and go read quietly in your room.
Fine.
When did that girl become such...
I heard you got in trouble with your father again.
Who cares? I hate him so much sometimes. I want to learn about martial arts too, you know? So unfair. If I had my way, I would have never been born a princess to begin with.
Listen to me, Matilda. Please take to heart what I'm about to say.
You foolish girl. Why did you come back here?
I thought the main course would come running back if I used her father as bait to ensnare her in my trap.
I'll take you down with my own two hands. Got that?
This is a feast I must savor. It'd be a waste to just eat you in one bite. Who says you shouldn't play with your food a little?
Matilda!
That attack was Father's technique.
Surprised? What you're witnessing is my cheat skill. Gluttony. Not only do I gain increased abilities depending on the flesh I eat, but I even gain the ability to use skills possessed by said flesh. In other words, you will be ripped to shreds by your own father's hand, and then what's left of you will be eaten by yours truly. Now, it's time for my dinner.
Isn't it? Knowing Sensei, I was quick to assume he wanted to be eaten.
Yeah, now that I think about it, nobody would actually want that.
This the place?
Hey, aren't we gonna take on that other worlder?
Mir's right. We must go teach that awful man a lesson.
No, this must be it.
The late Queen's chambers? Wait, don't touch that, Sensei!
What is this tiny medallion?
This is a moral transgression of the worst kind.
What are we wasting time for? I thought we were going to take down that Kybera guy. Huh?
We need your services, brave warrior.
Oh, you hush. I guess I'll help.
Here, thank you.
Still standing, huh? Oh. Just give up already? Now, Tiger Kick. Activate Lion's Blade. You should have listened to your father. Your paltry little kitty moves are completely useless against me.
Leon! Come on, Leon. I know you can hear me. Why do you spend all your free time training so hard? I thought you didn't really like fighting that much.
Yeah, you're right. Honestly, I don't think I'm very skilled at martial arts. You probably have... That's exactly why I have to keep working at it harder than anybody else. I want to become strong like Father as soon as I can so that I may fulfill my duty as Prince and protect you, Mother, and the entire kingdom.
Just give up.
That's quite enough, Matilda. Foolish girl, do you not realize how much stronger your opponent is?
I'm well aware, Father. But I still have to try. I know if my brother were here today, he'd never give up fighting for our kingdom.
That's what I like to hear. You see, there's nothing in this world that makes me feel more... Yes, utterly perfect. I can finally say it with full conviction now. Those fruitless days I wasted in my empty life, they were all leading to this glorious moment. I was so unfulfilled in my old world, I may as well have been dead. Born with a silver spoon in my mouth, a mansion for a home, and parents who would buy me anything I wanted. Gourmet dishes would cover the table at every meal. One day, after my heart had hardened and hollowed, I was struck with the most profound epiphany. I want to know what it means to live, and not merely to exist. persistent. Of course it did. From the beginning, I was no different than an animal trapped in an opulent cage. Everyone would tell me how fortunate I was and how jealous they were of my happiness. Me, happy. Don't be ridiculous. Of all people, me? No! I was the most miserable person in that cold, empty world. I suppose that's how I came to be with all of you. And here and no longer live as an animal trapped in a cage! Now, only your succulent flesh will do. Nothing else could satisfy my hunger.
Hydra, stop it! Please don't do this! Matilda!
A truly uninspiring story. Such a boring man.
Sensei.
Why won't it move? This hasn't happened before. What's going on? My instincts are rejecting even the notion of eating him. And just who are you supposed to be?
That is far enough, you cursed otherworlder. Heaven shall rain down its punishment upon you. It's otherworlders from this realm. Huh?
He can do what now?
We need you, Sensei. Understand? It's time to write Kybera's story. Your divine gift. You storyteller now!
I'd really rather not. This unremarkable man's boastful tale of misfortune bears no literary value.
You must be trying to piss me off at this point. I'm the apex predator! You're all dead meat. That demi-human princess can watch you die before I devour her.
Are you okay? Oh no, please open your eyes, Nier.
If I hadn't stood there and watched Annette and the others walk away, if I hadn't convinced myself I could take Leon's place, none of this would have happened and they'd all be okay. It's my fault. I'm the only one to blame. Please, Sensei. I don't know what to do. Can you help me?
My latest story is dedicated to you. I urge you to read it. As I had expected, your life full of twists and turns was a subject worthy of my pen.
That light is Sensei's divine gift. I thought it only worked on otherworlders, though. Shield us!
What do you think you're looking at, huh?
The more I learned of what you've been through, the more evident it all became. You are a kind woman with profound compassion for others, and it's for that reason you tend to suppress your own true feelings. You're also quite a clumsy woman. Bound by your father's expectations for you as a princess, you were deeply conflicted in your younger years, and still are. After tragedy befell your family, you sought to comfort your father by earnestly trying to take the place of your brother, who had been a most exemplar at your sincere intentions when unrecognized, which consequently deepened the growing rift between you and your father. And while experiencing that pain, you started to lose sight of your true self as well, your denial painfully obvious. However, your late mother knew, and she made sure you knew who you were meant to be. You remember, don't you?
Listen to me, Matilda. Please take to heart what I'm about to say. Dear girl, your life belongs to you and you alone. You have a right to live the life you've envisioned for yourself.
I can't. Father would never allow that.
I suppose I will have to convince him then.
Really?
The only thing your father wants is for his darling daughter to know true happiness after all.
And now here you are, standing at a crossroads. Do you mold yourself into the ideal princess according to what your father wants? Or perhaps you are destined to follow the same path set out for your brother and live as the ideal prince?
Sensei, I don't think...
Don't worry, I've already figured it out. The reality is, neither of those paths is meant for you. In the end, you're just Toma. You're free to write the rest of your story.
Is that really the crest of the divine beast?
That's amazing, Matilda! The light's a little faint, but it's there. I see it. It's the sign that the crest will make its mark. We should tell Father about this right away.
No, wait! He can't find out, so don't tell him. It's out of the question. He's opposed to me having anything to do with martial arts or combat of any kind. There's no way he'd be happy about this. Please, Leon, trust me.
As you wish.
After that, the light hasn't shown itself in my daughter's arms ever again. I forced her to repress it. I locked away her natural talents because I was preoccupied with shielding her from danger. Forgive me, Matilda. Your father was a fool. But you knew all along, La Mama. You saw it.
Finally finished digesting the flesh of the King of Groon. If this were a manga or anime, this would be the trope where your powers awaken and you defeat me, so that everyone may live happily ever after. But things aren't going to turn out that way. You know why? Because I'm the real predator here. Livestock like you are destined to be eaten by me while screaming at the height of your despair.
I wouldn't be so certain. It may be true that hope deceives us time and again, but even so, the fear of despair and failure can hardly be called less deceptive. For even when we find ourselves drowning in the depths of our misery, we never cease digging deep for the barest thread of hope that'll inspire us to stay strong.
La Palma, Leon, please protect her.
This is your chance! Go after him now!
Let me consume your father's arm? Now I have full command of all his skills as well.
Cat distraction. Cat headbutt.
You filthy little sow!
Divine Beast Fist ultimate skill. King's Fang.
But you're nothing but livestock.
Thank you.
You did very well out there, my friend.
You were so inspiring. I was in awe.
I do believe this belongs to you, sir.
That's my wife's. You read her diary without her permission?
Indeed I did. Will you sentence me to death for that?
No. As a father, I am sincerely grateful to you. You not only saved, but also guided my daughter.
All I did was merely put pen to paper and write a book.
My, what happened? It seems Princess Matilda has awakened to her powers. I saw the light from below. That was most certainly the glow of the King's Fang.
Indeed. My daughter displayed impressive bravery and skill.
However refined.
No freaking way.
Impossible. How can he move after a strike from the King's Fang?
Pardon? How odd. I don't know how I came to be revived. Oh, I see. Yes, I do remember now. I assume you recall when I told you I'm one of the 7 heroes who slew the Dark Lord? Well, the truth is, when no one else was looking, I secretly feasted on a chunk of his still warm flesh.
How absolutely grotesque.
And now I can feel his endless power welling up from inside me. Finally, I have become the apex predator of this world! You Lord's daughter, are you not? You're still alive? What perfect timing. There's something I have just been dying to tell you. Your father tasted like ambrosia. Eating his flesh, I experienced the joy of being alive for the first time of my miserable existence.
She's like scary powerful.
You, the young woman with the gloomy eyes.
It's you.
So did it work? Do you feel better now?
Next time, you're dead.
Sensei is incredible. He managed to drive off that terrifying woman.
I must admit, upon further reflection, he too was just a pitiful soul who lost sight of his path. And although she was successful in killing him, thus avenging her father's honor, the dismal sorrow in her eyes still remains. In all truth, I aspire to be the one that writes her story someday.
Where is the princess?
Oh, well, she chose to remain at the castle to support the king. We'll miss her, but that's the decision Tama made.
Ah, I see.
And what do you think you're doing here?
Father!
This room is for graceful and delicate little princesses. A daring girl like you doesn't belong in here. Didn't the travelers already set off to leave town? You should go adventure alongside them.
But I decided to stay to protect...
I have not yet grown so old that I need the protection of a greenhorn who lacks proper training.
But, Father...
However, I expect you home once you feel you've completed your journey. Understood, Matilda. Huh?
Hey, wait! What are you doing? Oh, Shameless! Where'd you get that? Unbelievable little... Stop that now, girl!
You got it, Father!
Oh.
Whoa! I've never seen it up close before. It's even bigger than I thought.
It is brimming with vitality, that's for sure.
That's a really weird reaction, even for you, Sensei.
Welcome to the biggest, most loved tree in Zauberberg! It's known as the famous World Tree of Groon!
It never fails to refresh the spirit, no matter how often you visit.
You can say that again!
Your tour guide routine isn't impressing anybody, Tama.
Wanna say that to my face?
The World Tree is said to be a sacred tree that watches over all of Zauberberg. Legend has it that anyone who makes the trek here is blessed with its protection.
Hey now! I wanted to tell him about that.
And at its foot lies a little town by the name of Tonerico.
Hey.
All the citizens who reside there lead simple lives in harmony with nature. Why don't we pay a visit and receive blessings for our journey?
I need you to track my conflict, not fight.
It's an Otherworlder script. What's it say?
It appears to be a gambling house.
A peaceful town living in harmony with nature, huh? Not quite what I had pictured.
You can do better than that!
You got it! Keep on sticking it!
Something's way up here!
Water always conforms to the shape of its vessel. Therefore, this must be the path this town has chosen for itself. Did I hate myself from this there?
What? What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
We must meet with the mayor and get to the bottom of all of this.
Come on, we're going, Sensei. Would you please stop eating those pebbles off of the ground?
Mr. Mayor, please tell us, what has happened to your town, sir?
As you may be aware, Tonerico used to be a quiet town that thrived on the blessings of the World Tree. But several months ago, a group of otherworlders who came to visit the World Tree ended up settling here. As soon as they built that ugly gambling hall, it started to attract hordes of uncouth otherworlders from all over the land. They've deprived us of our peaceful way of life. I can't figure out what we did to deserve this.
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
Have a look at this.
One of the world trees.
Started to wither when those barbarians began flooding in, and it grows weaker by the day. I believe it's a sign that the poor thing's spirit is desperately calling for someone's help.
How sad.
We're running out of time, so I must ask you, travelers, would you kindly help to restore our town to its original state?
More importantly, would you kindly help to restore this jar to its original form?
This is a very serious matter, Sensei.
I overheard your conversation. If the World Tree is in danger in any way, I vow to do everything I can to save it.
And you are?
Pardon me. I am Yamada, the Otherworlder.
You're an Otherworlder, too?
I understand why you harbor distrust of my kind, but rest assured, I am unlike the others. Thus, I cannot overlook the vile behavior of my fellow Otherworlders. Honorable Mayor, you can count on me. Please allow me to handle it.
My, your intention is to help us?
Wow, he really is different then.
His conviction has stirred my soul. I say we join forces, Mr. Yamada, and help save this town. Sensei? Sensei?
My steps are light as air. My breaths deep and long. My posture is perfectly straight. Both my body and my spirit are undoubtedly healthy. I must do something about this. Huh? This hole has a strong odor. The stink of immorality. Oh! What a completely repugnant and noxious place I've suddenly found myself in. This is precisely what I've been looking for. My brethren, might you share some of that glorious smoke with me? I implore you.
And who are you? I've never seen you before. Forget this place. Why don't you let me take you somewhere more fun? Hey, take it easy there. Don't you think you've had too much to drink?
I want to drink myself to death. How else can one wash away the sorrow of having to be alive?
In that cave anyway. That place is a hotbed of addicts who are hooked on the hypnotic effect of smoking the World Tree's leaves.
I found myself missing something very dear to me. I suppose the very prospect of vitality returning to my mind and body keeps me awake at night.
Would you care to tell me your name?
People usually refer to me as Sensei.
Well then, Sensei. How about I try to help lull you into a sweet slumber? I'm actually a better dancer than bartender. Trust me, you won't ever want to look away.
You don't say. What's the merit of watching someone dance? Seems a waste of time.
Just watch.
I see now. Mesmerizing. This has become quite the pleasant evening.
Sensei, will you ever return? My heart can't take much more worrying. Would you snap out of it?
Is something the matter with her?
Well, our friend has been missing since yesterday.
There he is.
We made it. You can rest now, Sensei.
Who in heaven's name are you?
I make it clear you're not welcome here.
No need to get worked up. I'm only here to drop this man off. See you later, Sensei. Have sweet dreams.
Then yet another soul has been driven to ruin.
How do you know that woman?
Her name is Esha, but she's better known as the Witch of Tenerico.
Like a real witch?
Sounds rather ominous.
Very. When the fallen Otherworlders began building that cursed gambling hall on the outskirts of town, the citizens here were horrified, but we were powerless to do anything but watch. However, Esha was different. She alone ingratiated herself with them, gained their favor,
and even went so far as to open a bar next door. I see. This woman living alone on the edge of town. Her age and background are unknown. We left her alone because we thought her harmless, but she's a real trickster. She has turned to enchanting fallen otherworlders with drink and dancing, and seems to have amassed a fortune doing so. At some point, after proving herself a wolf in sheep's clothing, the townsfolk began speaking of her as a traitorous witch.
I see. She allied herself with evil in pursuit of profit. Both those fallen otherworlders and this enigma of a witch must soon face the righteous sword of judgment.
My, how promising. It seems you do bear the soul of a true hero, young man. Please, the fate of our beloved town is in your hands.
Sensei! Could you please wait? Where are you?
Battle, but I don't recall agreeing to participate. At this moment, what I need is the kind of comfort only granted by that bar.
Sensei!
No. It's no use. He's fallen under that witch's spell.
Oh, no.
Please don't worry. I'm sure he will come to his senses once we destroy the evil dwelling in this town.
Thank you, my dear Esha. Last night, I enjoyed a brief respite from my painful existence and reveled in my dreams, all because of you.
Aren't you sweet? But it's best that you don't linger around a place like this. Surely you've been made aware of my reputation as a witch. You might end up a broken man if you don't watch yourself, you know?
That's exactly what I want. The pain of breaking.
My, you're unbelievable. Then, let me make a toast. May the great...
Do tell of the spirit.
Have you not heard? That's the legend around here. When the spirit of the world tree flutters down, the wishes of the feeble and sick will come to fruition, bringing their salvation. Why don't you try praying to the world tree too? Perhaps then your agony will become slightly more bearable for you.
You're the one who wishes for salvation, aren't you? At least that's the impression I got. It occurred to me while I watched you last night. Your dancing was beautiful, delicate, and above all else, it was imbued with sadness.
But that's not true. I'm not sad.
Yo, Asha! I need a stiff drink!
As long as you like.
You're a bunch of good-for-nothing idiots! I heard you took the money you borrowed from us and just gambled it away at the casino?
Oh, we're sorry for it too. We promised to pay you back.
Your word doesn't mean shit! If you don't cough up that money today, I'm going to bury you neck deep in the Samstock Desert with my OP skill and lion! Get out of here! Go sell a kitty or something and give me my money!
Right! We'll figure it out!
Ah, what the hell? Say, boss, you know, there aren't too many saps showing their mugs around here. We ain't making a killing like we used to either. You think it's about time to pack up and move the casino somewhere else?
I'm in no rush to do that. We'll just get those suckers across the bridge hooked, huh? Quiet demi-humans happily enjoying their peaceful, carefree little lives. Once we give them a whiff of some extra strong leaves from the world tree, they won't care about going back.
You know that's an awfully disturbing idea. The deal was that the casino would only be for other worlders. You promised to leave the townsfolk alone.
You gotta understand, I'm running a business here, Esha. Besides, with more foot traffic, your sales would go through the roof too.
I don't care about that. Stay away from the other side of the bridge. Why else would I pay your excessively high protection fees?
Yo, Sabu, grab me a few of those demis and have them smoke some leaf as a test.
Sure, boss.
Please stop! I'm begging you to leave the townsfolk alone!
Shut your mouth!
Sensei.
In the world I come from, we don't call women like you witches. You are a real angel.
No! What do you think you're doing, you little stinking brats?
You finally showed up, evil fallen otherworlders, and the greedy witch who decided to work with them. For disrupting the quiet lives of these innocent townsfolk. You shall now face your punishment.
Who do you think you're talking to? Boys, make him pay!
Good grief. I was having pleasant dreams for once. You've ruined that.
Huh?
Sensei.
I can't stand people like you who spout lofty platitudes without real substance. They've always been the bane of my existence.
Sensei, stop.
I My apologies, but I have no time for your rambling. There are pressing matters to see to. I'm not a disgraceful miscreant with time to reflect on what it is that you should do.
Hey, man! Where do you think you're sitting?
Well, Yamada, your opinion is duly noted. However, not one of the countless times I've been lectured in my life did it reform my character. And furthermore, not once have I ever thought the one doing the lecturing was worthy of my respect for it.
Very well. Then allow me to show you what it looks like when you take the righteous course of action.
Sabu, make this guy shut up already, huh?
On it! Let's wrap him up and toss him in the river! Yes, boss!
Justice judgment strike. Justice shall prevail.
You see that?
He really looks like a hero, huh?
Boss, this ain't good. We just...
Now then, will you be turning your blade against me too?
I won't. I only wish to thank you for saving our town.
Sounds like you've finally come to your senses. That's good news. If you've truly learned your lesson, you will change your ways.
Lord Yamada.
As was promised, I have reclaimed your town.
Peace has returned to Toderico!
You're the town's savior!
Thank you, brave hero!
Please, that's enough.
The witch is here.
Asher the witch?
She's a traitor to our town.
Wasn't she in league with those fallen otherworlders? How much do you think she pocketed off her sleazy bar?
Now, hold on, good people. She has realized the error of her ways, so there's no need...
Let's banish this witch!
You should be ashamed of yourself, two-faced traitor! You're not welcome here!
My. Things are no different in this world. Seems people everywhere are ignoble, worthless scum, does it not?
No, Sensei.
Who do you think you are?
Why, is that any way to treat a lady? Especially one who's fought heart and soul alone to protect this town.
What was that? You dare side with the witch?
Night after night, she pacified those depraved souls at her bar, thus devoting herself to keeping them in check so no harm would befall your community. If it were not for her efforts, this town would have long ago been overrun and sent spiraling towards a very violent future. If anyone should be called your savior, it can only be Esha. Those of you who throw rocks at her, it's you who should be ashamed of your actions and you who should change.
No, we won't be fooled by your...
I'll go.
Please don't.
Leave! Get out of town, you selfish woman!
Everyone, sorry for causing you so much trouble.
We did it! The Wicked Witch is leaving town!
Now we can enjoy real peace! Tonight, let's celebrate with a feast!
What happened? Did you foresee this?
The line between righteousness and evil is hazy and hard to define. Nevertheless, many people tend to draw a sharp distinction between the two. Then they convince themselves that their own beliefs are unequivocally just. Before a crowd of such emphatic voices, compassion and other delicate, genuine feelings.
Are you saying I was in the wrong?
Who can say? However, one thing is perfectly clear. This town has turned its back on its own guardian spirit.
Hey, Sensei! You dare leave us behind! Sensei, slow down!
Lord Yamada, a moment, please. I'm afraid I must make one additional request of you after witnessing your immense strength. It appears that those fallen otherworlders were amassing a large fortune off of selling the World Tree's intoxicating leaves.
I had no clue.
So, we've decided it makes more sense for us to take over where they left off and carry on with their operation.
What?
The evildoers have finally been run off. The World Tree shall be revived and shower us with even more blessings than it did before. Guardian of Tenerico, should those evil fallen otherworlders or that despicably nasty witch ever come back to interfere with our business, we'd like you to carry out justice against them on our behalf once again. So then, would 10% of the profit suffice for your compensation?
The line between righteousness and evil is hazy and hard to define.
In the name of good, what have I done?
Something just doesn't sit right with me after all that, you know?
You truly saw the whole picture, didn't you, Sensei?
I wouldn't say it quite like that. Ultimately, I'm not any different than Yamada. despite my own words. When all was said and done, I failed to save Esha too.
Sensei.
Hey, guys? Look at this!
No. What happened?
That's not good. The world tree just dried up?
It's you.
Thank you, Sensei, for showing me. May your life be blessed with moments of serenity.
Territory, you dig? That means nobody gets to enter this turf for free, least of all strangers. If you outsiders want to cross here, you'll have to pay up.
An otherworlder. Why is he here?
The heat's bad enough! Now we gotta deal with this schmuck!
Sensei, you will stay in your coffin and remain hidden.
I'm burning up. It's like an oven in here.
Never mind that. Hurry up and get out.
Hey, cutie! Mind giving me a little jump?
Like this? Tiger!
Shield us!
Very impressive!
Yo, Toru! These chicks are super strong!
Even so. Look there. Poor sap's getting fried by this relentless heat.
Oh no! Watch out! Move, Mir!
I wouldn't do that if I were you. It's obvious you ain't ever pulled that sword out before, little punk. And that look in your eyes gives you away.
Hey, don't be ridiculous! I'm a truly valiant warrior!
Oh, sure you are! Come on, show me just how brave an ankle biter can be! You do remember the rules, right? Drawing your sword means you're fully ready to accept death as an outcome! Just so you know, the venom of my scorpion poison dart is no joke. You'll be writhing around in pain for about an hour before you finally die. Now ask yourself if you're really prepared for that to be your reality!
I am.
You are?
Come on.
Hey, back off! What's got you all hot and bothered, freak?
Hurry. Inject me now so I may writhe in agony for about an hour before I die.
It isn't just some sort of empty threat!
Sensei!
You'll regret forcing me to use my full throttle poison.
Sensei inflicted 1,200 poison damage. Sensei has defeated Poison Dart Scorpion.
You'll pay! How could you do that to my baby Cubbies? You're all dead meat!
What in the world could that be?
A monster howling?
We gotta scram! It's that wolf! Let's get out of here now!
I'll make you pay for what you did to my baby! You'll regret it!
Toru, get your mask on!
Cheer up, you! You still can't get over the fact you froze up in fear? Chin up.
There, you should be all fixed up.
I'm sorry, Sensei. It's my fault for being a coward.
There's never been a man that was born a valiant hero. The more you are laughed at, the stronger you finally become. Am I wrong?
I'm rather concerned about that howl we heard earlier. Seems we should be going, yes? Go ahead and take the lead, brave Nier. We're counting on you.
I won't let you down. I know exactly where we can stay for the night.
What kind of place is this?
Woost Orphanage.
Yep, this is it.
For real? But why?
Huh?
Whoa, is that you, Near?
That's right, Nate.
He's come back!
Welcome back, Near. It's so good to see you.
Hi, Miss Kathy. Well, guess I'm home for a bit.
Please, have as much as you'd like.
Time to chow down now!
This hits the spot. I sure missed your home cooking, Miss Kathy.
Delectable. Thank you. It's the ingredients, really. You see, a kind soul has been donating food to the orphanage recently. As much as I'd like to thank them, they haven't once shown themselves.
I find it a bit bland for my liking. Might you have any umami seasoning?
Umami what?
Let me jot that one down, too.
Please, resume your banter.
Oh, hey, I was wondering.
Huh?
You said you wouldn't come back to the orphanage until you became a super brave warrior. So did...
Look at me, you know? I'm a pretty important member of a real heroes party now.
That's so cool! You gotta let us meet this hero!
He's right here. His name is Sensei.
Wow, really?
I'm afraid I'm not a true hero. I'm just an author.
Author?
He's someone that creates stories for people.
Cool! Tell us a good one, Sensei! We want to hear a story!
Do you? Then I shall recount to you the tale of a man whose frivolous spending caused him to dump all of his debts onto a friend and run far, far away.
You won't be recounting any such thing.
The children are cute, aren't they?
They are. There it is again.
Yes, the same howl we heard this afternoon.
A savage monster's cry. Utterly terrifying, especially with the children to look after. Listen and heed my words. Do not step foot outside at night for any reason, not if you value your lives.
Now this is a sight to behold.
Near received 2 damage.
Oh, come on!
Huh? A ravenous wolf has been prowling around this area in recent days.
No, I guarantee you, I'm not a thief. I swear, I'm not up to anything suspicious. Please don't hurt me.
That mug of yours sure does say otherwise.
Yeah, I get that a lot. Can't argue with you.
Oh, I see.
Thank you very much.
So the mystery guy. Giving food to the orphanage. It's you.
Yeah, you caught me. Nothing brings me more joy than seeing a child smile.
Why do you leave it anonymously? Everyone there would love a chance to thank you.
It's more satisfying to stand outside the window, watching the children in secret as they enjoy the meal I put on the table.
So you're really just a giant pervert?
What? No, I didn't mean it like that. Come on now.
I'm kidding around. Here, this way.
By the way, I never got your name.
Oh yeah, my name's Near.
Nice to meet you.
Traveling around the world, but this is the closest thing I have to a home. I barely remember my parents. They both passed away when I was really little. So Miss Kathy pretty much raised me at the orphanage with the other kids. Apparently, that sword I was using was once my dad's.
Your dad's, huh?
Yep. Right now, I'm on a journey to become a brave warrior worthy of inheriting such a powerful weapon. If I achieve my goal, then my hope is the other kids can be proud of having grown up in this orphanage too.
How kind, Near.
The thing is, it hasn't been easy. I can't seem to find a drop of courage when I really need it. Oh, come on now. Spare me the waterworks, huh?
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. You're an upstanding boy, sincerely. There's no doubt that your parents are looking on from heaven with great pride. I can only hope to... Well then, how about you tell me more about your travels for a bit?
I've been around a lot, so I don't even know where to begin.
Well, I really enjoyed my time talking to you. Thanks, Near.
Hey, why don't you come have breakfast with us? I know everyone would like to thank you.
You're inviting me to a meal with the children? You're too kind, but, I've never felt inclined to intrude. Supporting them from the shadows is enough for me.
I see.
Besides,
I don't believe I deserve to be included in such a thing.
Really? Okay, then. You busy later?
What's that?
Wow! I never knew there was an oasis around here. How'd you find this thing? Let's get started!
My, he's resting hard. Wonder what he's been up to.
I don't know, but he sure looks happy.
Jeez, we only left you a mountain of food. What else could you want?
It's about Nate. I can't find him.
Whoever's in charge here should show themselves now! This desert is in the middle of Huntsman territory! Nobody gave you permission to be here! You better pay up if you care what happens to this brat!
Tricks again, huh? Miss Kathy, take the kids and hide! We promised to get Nate back to the orphanage safe and sound!
Sensei, you get inside.
Ah! You three are here! How convenient! I'll get revenge for my darling Chavez! Don't hold back, boys!
We should go now, Annette!
Got it!
Here, follow me this way!
I am so paralyzed in fear that I can't even move my legs! Why do I have to be such a coward all the time?
Listen, Nier. Let me handle this. You stay here and hide until it's safe.
You sure?
You'll have to trust me on this one, kid. In my old world, my legs were the reason I lost someone dear to me.
Wait, what does that mean? You're an otherworlder?
But in this world, I have been granted a real gift, you see.
I have the power to stand against scoundrels who dare harm a kind child like you. And even better, I can send them straight to their grave!
Whoa, you okay?
Hey! Where'd that wolf even come from? That monster will eat me alive! For all living creatures, nothing can possibly compare to the feeling of racing on the ground. These evildoers are running for their lives in fear of what I plan to do to them. The lowlifes robbed me of someone precious, but just as foul as these men. They sense my desire to taste revenge. They'll all get what they deserve this time.
Oh no. Please listen to me, sir. If you ever want to go back to the kind man you used to be, then you have to stop this right now.
Don't let him escape! He's my enemy! Get out of my way!
Oh, watch out!
What have I done? I'm not a violent man. Oh,
Are you okay? Need a hand?
Let me tell you, Nier, I only had myself to count on for what felt like an eternity. Like you, I lost my parents at an early age, and after that I was bound to live a life of solitude.
But then one day, there was a boy who stood up for me and reached out with an open heart and a helping hand. For the first time in my life, I felt the warmth of human kindness. But that feeling soon came to a rather abrupt end. Even after ending up in this world, not a day goes by that I don't think back to that moment. If only I'd been able to move my legs! There's no doubt in my mind. I'm sure I could have saved him that day.
You seem to be interpreting things in a manner awfully convenient for you.
Sensei!
Was your inability to save your friend truly the fault of those poor legs of yours, sir? Are you not simply seeking an expedient excuse to cast a veil over the extent of your selfish cowardice?
People are all different, and not everyone can be as strong as you are. I know how he feels. I get it, because I'm a coward too. That's why I keep running away and making dumb stuff up because I'm that scared of the truth. But you know what? I'm doing my best to face it next time, and not to let my weaknesses get the better of me. I swear I can do things differently. So, Sensei, please don't keep putting him down like that.
Young man, thank you. You truly are such a kind boy. But you were sadly mistaken about one rather important detail. When I was about to commit a grave mistake with my divine gift back there, it was you who selflessly risked your own. So you see, big-hearted young Nier, you're the very definition of a brave warrior. Unfortunately, I'm nothing like you. I'm a coward hiding behind my excuses.
Perhaps it is the truth that you are a most cowardly man. Yet even so, your kindness is undeniably far beyond compare. In order to protect the orphanage, is it not true that you scared away evildoers by day and struck down nearby monsters by the light of the moon?
Wow, sir.
Many who find themselves overflowing with immense power become enslaved to their selfish desires. But you chose to wield your gift in a way that benefited others less fortunate than yourself. Nier, you have enlightened me. I arrogantly depicted this man to be a...
Hold on, Mr. Wolf! I want to thank you for saving me. Thanks for all the yummy vegetables, too!
Have you heard the news about Kybera yet? Apparently his attempted takeover of Grunfeld. And to add to our troubles, Sengoku is facing an uphill battle of his own in the desert. Dwarven strongholds are known for being impregnable, after all. I hoped Sengoku would make short work of them. Sadly, it seems we underestimated their ally from Helsihin. The Great Wizard of Hurricanes, huh? He's proven...
Why are you even drinking at a time like this? We're in the middle of a war!
Relax, there's no need to panic. You're too much of a worrywart, Miss Isha. You could use a swig.
What happened to Wolf, the master tactician, huh?
I don't believe I've ever asked a single soul to call me that. As you're aware, I'm merely a priest. Oh. There you are, ready to make your move. Fallen angel of misery.
Not good! Do something now, Wolf!
If that is what you wish, then who am I to say no?
East for me? Shut your mouth, you useless twit! You expect me to listen to your orders? Just sit tight and watch how it's done! You have the head of the courageous warrior Dora now. Follow me. I can lead you to the place he's been hiding out!
fair will do.
I hope you have a plan.
You might want to take a step back. Dance wild and free inside of swirling wind spirits.
Blow them away, Storm und Frost.
It worked! The enemy forces are retreating.
There's no need to give chase. We should withdraw as well.
Look, up there. It's Sensei!
Oh, crap! I accidentally mixed in a bystander!
Wait a sec.
You actually know him, Isha?
That army of the 7 fallen angels can't do squat. We got no reason to fear them. The Pope is the one responsible for this damn fallen otherworlder problem anyway. We wouldn't be fighting right now if it wasn't for him. He ought to show us some gratitude for cleaning up his mess. You tell him. You can say that again, King Doran.
That's enough, sire. I don't want to listen to any more trash talk. Poor Wolf. He's got a lot on his plate and he's having a rough time. Forget about his holiness. We fended off the army of the 7 fallen angels. Is that not enough? And it was only possible thanks to the bravery you dwarves showed in battle. You see, sire, I'm plenty grateful to you men.
Ha! I'll be the first to admit you've been doing a fairly decent job for a weak, feeble little elf. I suppose I'm willing to give you that much.
You honor me.
Now's the time to drink till your belly's full, lads, for another battle awaits us in the morn!
I certainly wasn't expecting to run into you all the way out here, my dear.
The journey's proven quite difficult. We wandered around.
Oh, right. How is Sensei doing?
He's all better now. We considered ourselves fortunate that he was inside his coffin.
There was nothing fortunate about it. Rather, it's unfortunate I was still safe inside my coffin. Yet another opportunity to die squandered.
I see you haven't changed a bit, Sensei.
And now my precious resting place has been torn to bits.
Not to worry, I'll buy you a new coffin very soon.
You hold the purse, huh?
Good to see you again, Bishop Annette.
Yes, hello, Wolf.
Or should I say ex-bishop? And you? Were you injured at all? Sorry for accidentally dragging you in too.
That apology's like a slap to the face. I demand that you reflect on your failure to kill me properly for a brand new near-death experience. Allow me to thank you for that.
You're quite the character, aren't you, Sensei? I hope you can overlook what occurred as a mistake made in the fog of war.
What war? Right, you don't know the current state of affairs. Let me fill you in. This kingdom is at war with one of the 7 fallen angels.
Let me fill you in. I'll have you know that I already took out one of those nasty otherworlders while we were in Ground!
You did what?
Did you really? You sure that wasn't some kind of hallucination? Or perhaps you were just lucky enough to fight the weakest of the 7?
Say that again, you jerk!
Thomas, stay calm.
Don't you dare underestimate us! Our party's capable of so much more than you can imagine. You obviously don't know that Sensei here has the ability to send fallen otherworlders away.
So I've heard. Isha told me about him. His Holiness has taken a great interest in his unusual... We don't need your power. Not even the slightest bit.
What?
It doesn't matter what sort of otherworlder shows up to fight. Their divine gift is rendered completely meaningless in the face of my magic.
You've had a bit too much to drink.
At any rate, we can handle the fallen angels ourselves. You can just sit back and relax, our promised savior.
What's that stupid jerk-face's problem?
Is he even really that impressive?
He is. He's known as the Great Wizard of Storms. Without a doubt, Wolf is one of the strongest sorcerers in all of Zauberberg. Honestly, in all likelihood, not even the 7 fallen angels stand a chance against his magic.
Welcome back. I never imagined that you'd be forced to retreat.
No matter. I will be joining the battle tomorrow. And there will be no faltering a second time.
Well, I've been thinking of changing tactics and letting the woman take the reins in the desert a while. Our
Our best chance lies in sending someone who is intimately familiar with the great Wizard of Storms. Are you finally prepared? Fallen Angel of Greed.
Out of sorts, Mellows. Ah, I see. An acute illness of the heart, is it? You must miss that fair maiden we met earlier. Unrequited love is special. I consider it the most powerful kind of love there is. Relish the maelstrom of anguish that churns within. Ow, 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 ow. Very well, Mellows. We can seek her out together. Seems you and I are cut from the same cloth. I, too, am but a foolish man wandering this world in search of one woman. I now understand that you and I are the same. By the way, what do you propose we call your beloved? The moniker from Mellows came to mind. Would that strike your fancy? Speak of the devil.
You're as handsome as ever, Mr. Wall. You're going drinking, aren't you? We'll keep you company all night long.
Not today, I'm afraid, but hopefully soon.
Her master is evidently quite popular with the ladies. The antithesis of you, huh, Mellows? Fret not, my dear friend. A man must keep his chin up and continue the chase until he catches someone's eye. Simple.
It's me. Please open up.
A surprise? Well, Mellows, perhaps you're more alike than you'd appear. To think that even a Prince Charming like that is in the position of chasing after his beloved.
Please, just listen to what I have to say. Another battle looms on the horizon, but I promise I'll come back to you alive. And when I do, this time, I will.
Let's go, Mellows. If we lingered any longer, we would be no better than eavesdroppers.
I bring news. Enemy forces are attacking from the eastern Gelb Dunes.
Then it's time to go.
We'll fight with you.
Stay, you're our guests. I'm off to slay me one of those 7 fallen angels now.
Today we strike down the fallen... This area is clear. Go reinforce the other zones.
Got it.
That's good. We're crushing them.
Wolf, look to the west. Something's coming. Ah. The legendary beast that once served the Dark Lord!
Seems those fallen angels have enslaved it. Poor thing. Honestly, I'm disappointed. Is that all you have up your sleeve? Fallen angel of misery? I'm no stranger to slaying dragons. Dozens have fallen by my hand.
Whoa, hold up! Someone's riding the beast and it ain't the fallen angel of misery!
So what? No matter who they are, I'll rip them to shreds with my magic.
Here they come!
What are you?
Wolf, what's the matter? What is this? I feel so weak.
Please don't worry.
You and the rest of your army will die later. That I can promise you. I just have business with this man first.
Hey! What's happening up there, you two?
King Doran, withdraw! Copper temporary retreat! Get back, sire!
Say what now?
Off towards the southwest region. I'd say they're most likely headed for Dritton Temple. That strange girl riding Jade called Wolf her master. But who in the world is she?
Those lizards are taking advantage of the confusion to breach our defenses. We're relying on that whelp, and his luck ran out at the worst possible time. At this rate, the castle will fall.
Damn near every building is on fire.
Do you see that, Melos? Femelis' heart is broken because her master is in danger. When faced with a woman in tears, what should a man do? You know the answer to that, do you not? Good boy. From what I gather, it appears as if Wolf is able to shed some light on the situation.
Who is it?
My sincere apologies. I hate to be a bother, miss, but would you mind if I asked you a few questions about Wolf? Well, mercy me. This is quite an interesting twist.
You're awake, Master. We're at Dritton Temple. This place holds many memories for us. The place of my youth.
Who do you think you are? Release the bishop immediately!
It's all thanks to you, and only you, Master, that my abilities had a chance to finally blossom. You'll stay out of my way, or else.
I suspect the girl may be one of Wolf's former disciples. He was once devoted. I dare say no one was more passionate about mentorship than him. But one day he suddenly stopped training other worlders and began drowning himself in drink.
Are you saying that student was the reason he changed?
I can't be certain. Either way, rescuing Wolf is our top priority. King Doran, ready your men!
I wish I could, but my hands are tied, miss. With the castle besieged, I've got no men to spare.
Well, if that's the case, then I suppose we don't have a choice. Lucky for you, it just so happens we've taken down
Happens that we're here.
What a lot you are!
Surely you agree, don't you? Huh? There's Sensei.
Come to think of it, he wasn't here last night either.
I'm here right now. Pay us no mind. Please continue your conversation.
How can we not fight? Every time he disappears, he comes back with another strange woman and
Settle down.
Is it really okay for adults to just get together with their
You're not! Now you're corrupting the youth!
Hey now, we're still fighting a war over here, you know.
Alrighty then. We're ready, so let's get going.
I'm sorry we couldn't offer you anything else.
No way! You did us a favor upgrading our equipment for free!
You sure did. The craftsmanship here is some of the best in the world.
Just one moment, please.
Why is he still cradling that old woman?
Your request was rather unconventional, so our craftsmen were having trouble fulfilling it. They'll need some more time to finish it.
Honestly, how do you call yourselves a nation of fine craftsmen?
I've had it with this guy.
Wolf's life is in danger, so we haven't a moment to lose.
You're telling me we gotta cross this? We'll be worn out by the time we reach it.
Oh yeah! Your favorite biker's back, baby! Toru the Huntsman's ready to rock!
Oh, come on! Make it snappy, Kay!
Wait, hear me out! I'm not here to pick a fight! I changed my ways after Boss Near over there saved my life!
Boss?
Now I run! A bus company by day, and at night I'm guarding your pals at the orphanage, bro!
Wait, you've really been doing all that?
And,
Oh, speed skill, no subverse hammer! Anything I hit with this broken ability? Gets turned into a super sick nasty ride! Come on, everybody, hop in!
Whoa, awesome!
Get your ride with someone else! Go mourn Chavez for a full 49 days before you talk to me again!
Wait, we can't leave Sensei!
Next up, Rick Temple!
Monsters at this instant, sir!
The words turned back aren't in my vocabulary, lady!
Guess I'll head back then.
You are the one and only vehicle befitting of me. Desired to impress Famelos, but the circumstances are beyond our control. Not to mention, if you recall, Wolf did instruct me to sit back and relax, didn't he?
Please take me with you when you visit, Mr. Wolf. That is all I ask of you.
Now this is a surprise. So you were able to speak this entire time?
You don't know how important it is that I find it.
Ow, that hurts. Good grief. The persistence of those who are committed to chasing after their beloved exasperates me like nothing else. You cast aside all reason and common sense and pay no regard to the burden you place upon others. However, therein lies a thread from which a So then, young lady, shall we be off?
Off for the block. Look at the clock, the AP say 12 on the dot. Bikes out, that's us making noise in the city. Ask a bitch who she listen to, I bet you it's 50. Bullshit, life flex, I feel like I'm Diddy. Now we busting bitches down with a body like Nicki. Roll with 60, rest in peace to Nipsey. History in the making, look at what was taken. A legend to our people, too many snakes in this world. How could we live so peaceful? Cold-blooded for a reason. Bite you in the hand, to the point where you ain't breathing. The trauma that niggas felt at the bottom. Ask moms and any of my brothers what I told them. They ain't close to home, guys holding it down upstate. Niggas always arguing with score, I know we up 8. We touch a mill, we shootin' to touch a bill. We touch a bill, we shootin' to touch a trail. Once they see that happen, they gon' hate us for real. Watch me and the whole team get money for real. I said ice freezing my neck, it give me the chills. Nigga, we still in the trenches just waiting for deals. Left the rap game, now I'm back, I'm Jordan for real. This is where
Identify yourself!
My name is Yuriko. I am an otherworlder who once trained under Master Wolf. That's over, though. Now everybody refers to me as the fallen angel of greed.
Wait, you're a fallen angel?
This is about something between me and Master Wolf. I won't allow you to interrupt.
What is this?
Better get ready, cause here they come!
Please stop. Don't do this. Yuriko!
Falter not in the face of your enemy. What a valuable lesson you once taught me, Master.
Hold that, Red Shield!
Who's next?
Lion's Blade Strike! Not only are they cute, but they're powerful too!
Tama!
No way! This is a joke, right?
The battle will not end until every last one of you falls. That's my desire, and I will have it fulfilled. Greed.
Look out, Isha!
What do you want with Wolf? What happened between you? He's the most capable and passionate instructor anyone could ask for. So how can you have such a grudge against him?
You're working hard.
Oh, Master Wolf.
As I already thought, this isn't a combat skill. Listen, Yuriko. It isn't always necessary for otherworlders to challenge the Dark Lord. You could live a normal life in this.
Doesn't this world wish to finally be free from the Dark Lord's wrath? Then I'll do my best to defeat him.
I see. Ours will surely blossom in due time. But remember not to push yourself too hard, okay?
I won't.
Thank you, Master. He certainly was an excellent mentor. I devoted my life to training. I only took a few breaks.
Yuriko!
But with him, they were always very fulfilling. That is... until the day she showed up. After that dreadful day, once he saw her natural talent, he became obsessed with mentoring her, and soon began acting as if I didn't exist. Despite that, I still devoted myself to my training. All to defeat the Dark Lord. The truth is, I just wanted Wolf to pay attention to me again, but then...
Incredible! You're just the hero we need to defeat the Dark Lord. This world... Wait, no, more than that. I have been waiting for you to arrive all this time. That's enough!
If the events of that day had never occurred, my powers probably would have remained locked away for the rest of time. From a certain perspective, you can say you truly were an effective teacher, right, Master?
Have we been spared?
I was consumed by greed, and that made me take an innocent life from the world. I am no longer human.
No, that's too much!
Go further.
Run! Get away from here while you still can!
I want everyone to die.
My request was for a self-propelled bed. I'd expect no less from a nation famed for its craftsmanship. Why, pardon me, am I interrupting something important? Oh, the resemblance is quite striking.
Are you really... Hikari?
A few moments ago, I just finished writing your younger sister's story. Now, young lady, get ready. It's your turn.
Younger sister?
That's a little hard to believe. Those two are sisters?
My apologies for not having introduced myself yet. I'm actually an author. Your sister, about how the two of you lived happily with your father. About how she'd been very sickly since she was a young child. And about how you took such care of her without ever straying from her side.
My condition would get worse with every passing day. But even in spite of that, she was always there, looking after me. She had to give up far too much, including the high school life she was so excited for.
Stop it.
As your sister shared her tale, I was especially moved by your kindness and compassion. I truly believed you to be much like the Holy Mother.
Say no more. Don't dare speak another word.
Ah, what a delightfully thrilling sight to behold. While I would like to savor this moment. My apologies, young lady. I am an author. Therefore, I cannot allow myself to perish until I finish writing your story.
Dear sister, please stop this. I know this isn't what you really want.
You know nothing about what I desire. You think I'm a gentle, kind older sister? Yeah, right. What a joke. Do you want to know the truth? I've always resented you. You were the one who robbed me of my youth. That's why I was so overjoyed when I arrived in this world. I thought I could finally start living for myself. Then you showed up out of nowhere and took everything from me. When that happened, I made up I am greed in human form. Everything I desire will be mine.
My oh my. Do tell. What exactly does your heart long for? Let me hear your desires.
Silence! Look out!
Bishop Wolf!
Yuriko, I am truly sorry. I never realized you felt that way. I swear.
Excuse me. Could you please not interrupt her? Huh? The story of true love that I am yearning to write has no room for you. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, you were going to tell me what it is that your little heart desires.
Stop it! Get back!
I am an author, miss. I wish to depict your unadulterated feelings.
What I want, it doesn't matter now. The cherry blossoms were in full bloom that day. Oh, Dad, today's my graduation.
It's for you, Hika.
How does it look?
It's perfect on you.
Thank you so much, Daddy.
As soon as you get better, I'll take you on a trip somewhere, okay? Daddy has to head back to the office now. Yuriko, take care of her.
Okay. Is it too bright? I'll close the curtains, okay?
Congratulations. You worked so hard, dear.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Take care.
Daddy, how's Hikari?
What do you think happened while you were fooling around? Look at how weak she is. She could have died because of your negligence. And what are you doing wearing this? Sweetie, everything will be all right. Daddy's right here with you.
All I wanted was to finally be seen for myself. But that desire nearly killed my little sister. And then I was brought to this world and almost did the same thing. I'm not really the caring older sister you think I am. I'm hideous and greedy. A monster.
So you just wanted to be seen by somebody. Everyone in this world wants that. You couldn't be further from a monster. You're not greedy at all. A bit clumsy, perhaps, but an exceptionally kind-hearted girl.
I'm so sorry. If I'd only known.
Miss Yuriko, Why do you think your sister was brought to this world? Do you care to guess? We couldn't find any hope in a world without you. So she followed you here, persisting even into old age. She wanted nothing more than to see her big sister again.
As your teacher, I failed you.
Hero, well met. Welcome to Zauberberg. You have been summoned by this world to fight.
Hikari! Yuriko? Is your illness still troubling you, Hikari? Come to think of it, I feel so much lighter now! Your suffering is finally over. Oh, I'm so happy. I beg you, just tell me my sister will have a chance to live freely.
But are you really ready to take on that burden?
Yuriko gave up her youth for my sake. That's why I want her to be able to live her life for herself in this world.
For everything that's happened, you two have always loved each other.
A sublimely beautiful story of sisterly love.
This must be what the Pope was talking about.
Too beautiful to be completed by my hand. It isn't for me to carry this tale through to its conclusion.
What is this?
Perhaps it is destiny. I think it's time to return to the place you were meant to be.
Mr. Author, everybody, I've caused you so much trouble. Please forgive me.
Yuriko.
And to you, Master. Thank you so very much for that moment of youth. Big sister? Hmm? You're awake. Morning. You must have slept well. You had such a happy look on your face. Big sister, I had a dream that seemed to go on forever. Really? What about? It's silly. You'd laugh at me if I told you. Come on, tell me. There's plenty of time for... It was about a world different from ours. Somewhere far away.
Enemy forces are retreating. Victory is ours, Your Majesty. Not yet. We haven't won until that whelp of a bishop and his friends return.
Your Holiness, we are now able to confirm that the fallen Otherworlder has been sent away from Samstag. We can assume this was the result of the power described in Isha's report.
Marvelous. This mysterious arrival must truly be the one I've waited for. At last, our world's savior has come.
Right. Well done, everybody. Now, let's head back to Gelb Castle.
Look at him taking charge like he actually did something.
Don't make fun of him, Tama. He's gone through a lot, too.
By all means, say what you like. I assure you I'm not bothered.
Good, because I could keep going all day.
Tama!
Sensei, we're heading back to the castle. Sensei?
Looks like a new guest has arrived.
I know you! The fallen angel of misery!
First gluttony, and now it seems greed has been defeated as well.
I can tell this guy is strong.
You've done me a favor, Mr. Misery. This nearly ended before I could show off my skills. And in all honesty, I'm not sure my pride could handle that.
So he was bothered.
Sorry, but you're leaving here in pieces.
Whoa! He's so powerful!
Oh, does this count as actually doing something?
Be careful, Wolf!
What?
Unfortunately, your magic won't be effective against my armor.
How about mine? You look like you'll make a sick four-wheeler!
Sorry, pal, but you're not the first fallen angel.
He's got him dead on!
Not bad. You have impressive technique, but lack experience. It will bring me no pleasure to kill you, and yet I must.
Tama!
This sword. Sharpen those skills, boy.
Did we win? Honestly, I was just going with the flow.
That was quite the show of bravery, Ned.
Real deal,
That was
best little hero ever! To our victory! Come on, lads. Drink your fill. This is a day to celebrate. Cheers to victory.
Honestly, I can't keep up with these youngsters. Still, after all that's happened, it's a load off my mind, knowing that those other Worlder sisters finally got a happy ending.
I wish I shared your optimism. We know they were unhappy in the world they came from, but did they find a better life in our world? We summoned them here for our convenience. Is His Holiness, are any of us in Helsahen truly following a righteous path?
Wolf.
You played an important role in this battle, Melos. Fly proudly with your head held high. Have confidence. We all push ourselves to the brink in the name of love, and sometimes our efforts are rewarded with suffering. Making me suffer won't change that. Sachan.
It's good to see you again.
Sensei.
So it is you. Sachan, you really were... Let me tell you about my time in this world. No, before that. Let us die together. Surely we won't survive a fall from such a height. Now, shall we depart? Huh?
You've changed quite a bit since last I saw you. There's something different in your eyes now. A light coming from inside you. You seem alive in a way you never have. They're certainly no longer the eyes of the sensei I once knew.
You're wrong. I swear to you, Sachan, I haven't changed. I'm still a sewer rat escaped from his gutter, scuttling along.
Sensei!
You here?
You used to want nothing more than death, but this world had something better to offer. And if that's the case, I can't be with you.
Wait! Don't go, Sachan!
Sachan? Then that woman must be Sensei's.
Come back.
We can't thank you enough for these wonderful gifts.
I'm glad we finally got to meet the guy who made all our equipment. This stuff is awesome! I feel like I was born in these gauntlets. Tensei, come tell the man thanks for making your coffin.
You got me all wrong, Sachan. I haven't changed. I'm no more alone.
Are you okay?
The light in my eyes is the dying embers of a trash fire, Sachan. I do want to die.
Oh, right. Mister, could you take a look at this sword? All I know is that it used to belong to my dad. But I shattered one of the fallen angel's blades with it, and I'm not that strong. So, yeah, something's up. What is it?
Are beyond you. But in time, your efforts could make you worthy to wield this sword.
They could?
It's got the temper of an unbroken stallion and 10 times the power. If you're not careful, it'll kill you.
Yes, and tonight I shall die. I write it so that it will kill me.
Wait, Sensei!
I don't think he's gonna.
Come on! Don't just stand there gawking! Get after him!
Right! Hey, Toru!
Huh?
So long, and thanks for everything!
Yeah! You guys take care of yourselves out there! That goes for all of you, here?
I've never seen you anything but sullen, but I could swear you're smiling. Should I be expecting snow tomorrow? And what is this? Even you seem to be in high spirits. In recent days, our numbers have gone from 7 down to 5. Honestly, what am I to do with you people?
What are you to do with us, indeed? Continue to sit idly by and watch, no doubt. As slothful as you are, what right do you have to complain?
I can't say you're wrong. What do you make of the man you loved before?
Just as we expected, he does indeed have the power to utterly change this world. He's every bit as wonderful as I recall. It's exactly that which makes him so deserving of my affection.
I'd expect no less from our prideful queen.
Damn it all! He totally left us in dust! Why would you make a coffin that fast?
We still don't know where Sensei is, and now I have no idea where we are either. I swear I must be the greatest failure alive.
Hey there, are you folks lost?
This is the village of Held, and it was the final stop on the hero's journey. It's been said that he came here to rest and recover before heading to the Dark Lord's castle for the climactic battle.
Really?
And
Does it look like he's bravely running for his life?
he's not, okay? The hero was supposed to be heroically charging the monster, preparing to strike a mighty blow. But some miserable-looking man rammed his ridiculous contraption into it, and it got turned around. Hope that guy gets what's coming to him.
It was Sensei!
Come, we must hurry after him.
I wouldn't bother. He hit the statue and went barreling towards the shrine at the edge of the village. And beyond that shrine lies the only route to the Land of Orange.
The Land of Orange? As in... the Forbidden Land of Orange, where the Fairy Queen lives.
Whoa, that sounds dangerous.
So is Sensei gonna be alright?
I wouldn't worry if I were you. He won't actually make it to Orange unless he passes the trials.
What trials?
Adventure. Do you too seek the protection of the Queen of Fairies? Trials ahead. Turn back and leave this place.
Stop speaking directly into my head.
First is the test of strength.
I am here to test your strength, traveler. In order to proceed, you must first overcome my...
Then the test of intellect.
I am here.
And finally, the test of spirit. Nobody can enter the Land of Orange unless they make it past all three trials.
Man, it really is forbidden.
Only one person has passed the trials, received the Fairy Queen's blessing, and gone on to the Dark Lord's castle, and that's the hero. So I'm sure that man will come crawling back any moment with his tail between his legs.
But what happens if he does somehow manage to pass all of them?
Oh, come on, it's Sensei.
There's no way!
It's incredibly smoky in here. Oh my.
Oh. So once again, I find myself welcoming a human to my domain.
Am I in paradise? I see. Then I finally died after all this time.
You are in Orange, the land of the Fairy Queen.
And in Her Majesty's presence. Bow your head, adventurer.
Oh.
You lout! Remove yourself from Her Majesty's breast right now!
Pardon me?
I'll kill you!
At ease, Solalu, and I offer my protection to all who reach this place. We fairies desire nothing more than to bring peace to our world. It shall be your duty to accept my blessing and to use it hereafter in the pursuit of that end. But first, chosen one, you must answer this question. Which is needed to ensure this world's salvation? Trust in your fellow man, or absolute power over him? Now, your answer?
My salvation is death. The one I trusted left me, so now I really want to die.
You're a lowly human, and you've been blessed by the Fairy Queen! Get serious!
Good grief. Why is everyone here obsessed with binary choices? I wish you would have let me go on thinking I was dead a little bit longer before asking me to save the world again. This joke is wearing thin now. I'm done less with the thing if I can't be with Sachan. Let the suffering suffer. Let the falling fall. Their problems are not my concern.
What is wrong with this man? Are we sure he's in his right mind?
It would appear he is not the hero we believed him to be, Your Majesty.
No, I'm not so sure of that. After all, he bears Esha's protection.
What? He's been blessed by the World Tree?
Esha is an exceptionally earnest soul. So what could she have seen in this man? What blessing did Esha see fit to bestow on you?
Ah, yes, Esha. She blessed this bottle of bromide pills to never go empty.
Why, Esha?
Would you care to try a few?
Stop scattering those things on the Queen's chest! I swear I'll kill you!
Why, thank you.
Thank me for what?
Heed me. We were once visited by a man the people called Hero, and I granted him my protection. But even with my blessing, his triumph would fail to bring peace to this realm. Rather, since that time, the land of Zauberberg has only fallen deeper into chaos. The elves of the north christened themselves Helsen, watching the world from afar. 7 fallen humans have defeated the ruler of dragonkind. And now, with countless people summoned here from other worlds, the line between good and evil has become blurred. If ever there was a time when righteous deeds by those pure of heart could bring salvation, we can be certain that it is no longer so.
But Queen O'Paris...
And as such, I can't help but believe that this man's arrival in Zauberberg was not in error. Adventurer, when your journey reaches its end, you shall have your reunion with the woman for whom your heart longs. I will not task you with saving this world, but instead, I ask that you live on and continue your journey. For surely that is our world's will.
I shall have my reunion, huh? Frankly, that's no consolation at all. But it would be wrong not to recognize your efforts. Thank you for those words, giant lady. I feel the warmth radiating from your heart.
You rascal. Now then, here is your parting gift. Blow this whistle when you find yourself in trouble. Mysterious adventurer.
Honestly, what a strange man, right, Alaloo?
Yes, Solulu. Quite strange indeed.
And respectfully, my queen, what were you thinking offering our strength to him? What are you laughing about? Pacing around's not gonna help, Annette. He'll come back eventually.
And once he does, what happens then? He found the person he was looking for and she rejected him. Will he even want to keep traveling?
Maybe you have a point.
I won't accept that! I refuse! I'm not letting our journey end like this! Not when I still haven't told Sensei like
Sorry for making you all worry.
You already had your fun making a mockery of the hero statue, you vandal! Did you really have to come back and make it worse?
Oh wow, a real fairy!
She's adorable!
Hey there.
You're that guy!
Do you think you could sort out this statue situation?
You do it! It's your problem! My queen! So when you said the fairies would lend him our strength, you meant...
Best of luck in your duties, Solulu.
I believe in you, big sister.
Seriously?
Take care of it, if you please.
Hang on, Sensei!
What are we supposed to do about this, huh? I really am